Things are changing now. You're coming out to the desert, somewhere you've never been before. Everything is new to you. I'll help you through, because I know what it's like, trying to make something right. So just know you're not alone tonight, because the stars glow at night, and oh, they shine so bright. I hope this is the best day of your life, because the stars glow at night, and oh, they shine so bright. Just know that this is right for you. Oh, for you. Now the sun is shining bright, the stars come out at night. My heart is full and bright for you, because the stars glow at night, and oh, they shine so bright. I hope this is the best day of your life, because the stars glow at night, and oh, they shine so bright. Just know that this is right for you. Oh, for you. Wake up, that's all we seem to be. I'm going, you're calling, but you're bad news for me. We're drowning, you're splashing, acting like it's all okay. But here's the real thing. Yeah, I gotta worry, no, you can't do me dirty, acting like I'm the one who started flirting wrong. Hey, baby, I'm just talking, no, you don't have to hurt me, just tell me that you're done, please don't string me along. You act like it's a game that I'm willing to play, but the joke's on me, I'm into
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons,
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms.
organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses.
Wow. I thought you
Think
were
about
about
bread
to
a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading the
Have an
text?
orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you? It's like,
No.
oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super
What?
they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
It's
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. Because GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Let's go. It's Thursday, November 25th, 2021. That is known as Thanksgiving Day in the U.S. Austin, Mike, Sean, I am Ryan. It's good to see everyone. We're going to have a lot of fun for 3 hours to get your Thanksgiving off to a good start. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. JF Downs in the chat. Austin Attack is here. Absolutely, Austin Attack is here. So is Scott Chick. KJ checked in early on in the morning, 31 past 5 o'clock this morning. I think KJ has to work at some point today, so hope you get a chance to listen to us wherever you may be. I think that's what I remember reading. I could be making that up. I don't know. KJ, if you're here, just let us know. So, Scott Chick, did Sean not get the memo about glasses wearing? Wait,
Oh no.
Austin has glasses, and Mike.
I just grabbed mine.
Why?
Well, I've seen Mike wear them. I haven't seen Ryan wear glasses, so I was like, oh, should I be wearing glasses?
We actually have this
But
charted.
they're kind of hurting my eyes, so I'm gonna take them off.
Yeah, these are going away at the end of this hour immediately. So.
Yeah,
Now
my
I'm not
eyes
alone.
weren't feeling the contacts just yet.
Oh my gosh, mine weren't either. What is going on?
Yeah.
That rarely
They're
happens.
like, no, it's a holiday. We're gonna sleep in. Oh, you can't. You're my eyes.
I thought I had the day off.
What?
Said your contacts.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Sean's charted this. We have some sort of documentation about the last time and first time I ever wore glasses on the show, and today is the next day since then. I think so. Might have
It's
been a year.
happened for
Yeah,
sure.
might have been. A year
I like
ago.
the Ben Franklin look you got going on.
Thank you. Is that a compliment?
When has Ben Franklin worn glasses like that?
They look like Ben Franklin glasses. I don't know.
It's 19.
4 beers ago.
I guess it wasn't the 1900s.
wasn't-
I guess it was
That
earlier
wasn't
than
Ben
that.
Franklin.
Yeah.
I wasn't anybody. No one talked about
Fair.
Good morning to you, K-Laugh. It is good to see you. Keith Anthony, good morning to you as well. Good morning, good afternoon, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, likewise. Glasses and a hoodie. Yeah. Who would have ever imagined me wearing a hoodie? Interesting. Although, yesterday, the Purple Crew sweatshirt was a topic of conversation at the Drinksgiving get-together. People were like, what's the Purple Crew? And I'm like, well, let me tell you. So, Kate Zaid is famous in our circles now for endorsing the Purple Crew. So,
nice.
True.
coming up, we have a whole bunch of fun things. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We have birthdays this day in gaming history. Today is a GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater Day. So that's very exciting. Hope everyone's ready. Keep counting. There's more. Rare Pacific football fish on a San Diego beach. We have that story. Pigs storm a golf course. We have that story.
Poor pigs.
I was waiting for like
Crazy.
a golf sound effect now, like a...
No. What?
Your golf sound effect sounds an awful lot like your alarm. And also a startup. It was raised $25 million to, quote, make cow cheese without the cow. That story's coming up as well. Look at the smile on Austin's face.
Yay.
It's going to be a good show. We have that all ahead. It's Shopping Reminder Day. Hey, Siri. Could you remind me to shop later?
Shopping reminder day.
Yes, your shopping reminder has been
Did
set.
you remember to get a turkey?
Uh-oh.
I wasn't in charge of that part.
Oops.
How about National Parfait Day?
I like a parfait.
Like, what kind of parfait?
Like a fruit parfait.
Yeah.
With, like, yogurt and stuff?
Fruit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
had one in a million years, but
Okay. Blase Day.
I'm proud of you. I was gonna write it phonetically, but you got it.
You're always invited to write it phonetically. It just really doesn't help.
No, it would. I thought it would be more fun. I thought you'd say Blaze Day, and then we'd all laugh.
Blase. Short A. Day.
Blaze is what Austin just wrote.
I wrote it twice.
It is
Blaze Day.
Thanksgiving. It is also Slapsgiving. So give those closest to you a nice big slap today.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
It's from How I Met Your Mother. You should just look that episode up. I think it's season 3, episode 9.
Wow.
I don't know if that's actually.
Oh,
I was gonna say we have a
like,
How I
wow.
Met Your Mother historian with us today. Damn. Nice work. National Play Day with Dad.
I understand that it's supposed to be
I
a
don't.
nice
I don't
thing,
get it.
but I can't. That's funny.
But
It's weird, right? Like,
but
and
why
it's,
is it
well,
on
I guess.
Thanksgiving?
Well, it's not always Thanksgiving.
I know, but it's around Thanksgiving.
changes.
Cause while mom is in the kitchen cooking, dad is playing.
Oh,
Okay. Yes.
Yes, Sean.
Sean, you have a
what-
question?
What episode did Mike say Slapsgiving was of How I Met Your Mother?
Season 3, episode 9.
The first Slapsgiving was season 3, episode 9.
Are you
I think you secretly are a huge How I Met Your Mother fan.
I've never watched an episode.
It's magic.
National Day of Mourning today. Not like good morning,
Oh,
but
there's-
like
the morning.
There's mourning today.
The bad morning.
It's actually it's kind of a serious one. It's a day at noon, I guess whatever your local time is. The indigenous population in the U.S. get together to have a moment of silence in remembrance of all the sketchy shiz that white people have done to them. So sorry to bring the
no,
mood down, but
I didn't know
it's
that, so
important
thank
to
you for
know.
sharing that. I didn't
Yeah.
know
It's
that.
important to
I
know that.
agree. Is that attached to Thanksgiving Day, or is that also just a November?
It's I don't know. I think it's it's attached to Thanksgiving because I remember it's the 4th Thursday in November.
Okay, that
which
makes
is always Thanksgiving.
and today is also White Ribbon Day, which is also a serious one. Say no to violence against women on White Ribbon Day.
Truth.
So there's
Don't
your
be a
days
dick.
of the day. Days of the day today. Keith said, I'm waiting until it's a reasonable hour to video call my American relatives. Listen, as someone on the West Coast in the U.S., call them now. Wake them up. Let them know what day it is. It's
It's
important.
Slapsgiving. I mean, come on.
You should have already
You
been
could call your
talking.
East Coast family.
Start it.
That's fine.
It's just past 9 o'clock there. It's 9:15 right now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna call
Ghostbusters.
them?
That would even kind of hurt a little bit leaving my mouth. It's like, nah.
Oh, Keith, they're awake. It's
Little bit-
9:15.
little bit
Call
too
them right
much.
now.
Scott Chick says yes. Becomes quite a topic of conversation where I am at work. Mention streaming and Twitch, and they look at me all wonky and such. Well, tell them we're a radio show, and then they can join here as well, and it'll be fun. I promise. Maybe.
Well, that's the weird thing, though, right? So, like, I've had this conversation before with family, and when you mention you stream, they're like, "Do you do porn?" And you're like, "What?"
You should just be like,
I'm sorry.
yes.
They went straight to that right off the bat.
Well, like,
yes,
is it,
would
is
you
it
like the link?
inappropriate content? Is it?
I'd appreciate it if you would
I
support my
guess.
journey.
I post pictures of myself cooking in the nude. It's not porn.
Art.
It's art. Yeah.
I only give you my feet pics. Just like a picture of my feet.
No.
No, please.
Fair enough.
I will send you money not to send me a picture of your feet.
Plan is working.
What a business model.
Dr. Chick is here. Good morning to you, Dr. Chick. It's good to see
Top
you.
of the moron.
Happy Turkey Day to you. Yeah, Keith Anthony said my
Gobble,
family
gobble,
lives in
gobble,
Jacksonville,
gobble.
Florida. So Mike's saying they're already awake.
Oh yeah, they're
Call
awake.
'em. And if they're not, they should be. The parade's on right now.
If you want, you can share their phone number or Zoom handle or something, and Austin can call them.
we'll
whilst we're
call
on.
No,
yeah.
Ryan will call. Austin will not.
Group call.
All right, coming up, we're going to ask you to help us build the ultimate Thanksgiving feast. Now, I believe, Austin, you've already done some homework on this.
I've built mine.
Oh, wow.
I too did mine, and I have money left over.
I have money left over too, but I figured I kind of cheated, so I figured I'd leave some money left over to make up for the cheating.
Did you
That's
put
very
like one of
noble of
those
you.
like Sims things where you like just get unlimited money?
Yes. No, I chose 2 side ones.
You're supposed to pick 2 side dishes.
Well, there's side dish 1 and side dish
Oh.
2, and I picked 2 side dish 1 because I didn't think they were evenly matched.
Okay.
Making up our own rules. I see.
Now,
But I
you
have $1 left over, so if we need to
bribe
you do-
someone for breaking
yeah, I
the
don't know
rules?
how it works.
Here's $1.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving referees.
There's a bunch of turkeys.
I should be the Thanksgiving referee. I have the pies behind me.
Yeah, but you probably haven't eaten most of them.
I've eaten. I don't know what this one is, but I've eaten these.
Mm-hmm.
That one is probably like.
Looks like a
peach
Dutch
pie.
apple. Oh, that could be a peach pie.
I literally
it's-
almost looked behind me to see it bigger. Oh my god.
It's a turkey.
Would you check it out? Examine it really closely, would you, Austin, please?
Wait, okay, yeah. Wait.
That's
Wait.
the pumpkin.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
okay.
and you're
Oh,
good.
that's why you haven't had that one, because
Yeah.
you can't get to it. Your hand
Well,
says no.
There we go.
That's
Pointing
still
to it.
Some
Wait.
walnuts. You're pointing to the
Okay.
walnuts. Okay.
Why is your finger getting
Cool,
eaten
there.
by the pie?
I don't know.
No, she's putting her hand underneath it.
Okay,
so
yeah.
she can
This
pick
is
it
the
up.
pie. This is the pie.
That's
Wait,
still
okay.
A pumpkin. Still a pumpkin. Okay.
This is too hard.
Well, you already
Bear.
missed. Sean was grooming Bear earlier, so.
Bear, could you imagine trying to interact with things on your green screen? Austin's ridiculous. Bear thinks you're silly.
Bear, I'm a huge fan.
Bob likes it.
Not,
He's
that's
okay with
real.
Oh, where are our manners? Yeah, good moron.
It's Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
He's trying to eat my finger. That's kind of
Oh.
funny.
It's really bright in that
Through-
corner.
through the
Did
glass.
you up the voltage on that light?
No, it's the same.
It's coming through really hot today.
Hats. That's his secret corner.
Good moron to
He
you,
goes to
Hobo
another
Toes.
universe.
It's good to see you.
Good moron.
Good morning, kiddos.
I know what it means. It's just funny to hear him say it.
Look,
It
they
is
sent
funny.
me this. Isn't that awesome? This is what I won from Austin's thing. Instead of me picking one, they sent me this thing that says hide and seek world champion. It's a picture of a Bigfoot.
I knew the whole time.
I mean,
Incredible.
challenge it. It's true. No one's ever found him. Them.
Yeah. Oh.
Says you.
I mean, we just haven't proven their existence, right?
Well, it depends on what you mean by proof.
Oh, no.
I've
I'm sorry. This is my fault, y'all. Never mind. Just watch the After Dark.
Yeah.
That's
see?
where you get everything. All your information there. So,
Oh.
top of the moron to you, Aura.
Top of the moron.
Happy Thanksgiving. Beep. Gonna go down in my flat, so I'm
Whoa,
gonna be
boy.
here in a tab, but no actual
Like
Aura
a-
presence for a bit. All right. Well, good luck with all the beep.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Shiitake mushroom.
You don't even need me anymore.
You know, it's just the Discord delay and all. little not trusting of it. You know what I mean? All right. So get ready. After this game of Rocket League, we'll bring you the news, and then we will take a look at our picks for the ultimate Thanksgiving feast. And already
Jesse
Austin
scored. Do, do, do.
is reminded of why Austin
How
loves
did
this
you
game.
make a goal like that?
I got new wheels though.
Ooh, let me drive over there. Don't move.
I had a blueprint.
All
Okay,
right.
I'll stay here.
Where are
I'm
you?
behind you.
Okay. Urge.
Oh, I blow it up.
Ooh, look at those. Those are fancy.
They're purple.
I love purple. Purple is the best color. Purple Crew is here for you.
You're right.
I think you score.
Could you just do that every time someone takes a shot? No.
Oh,
gosh.
sorry, Mike.
Yep.
Good moron to you, Kyle. It is good to see you.
Sorry.
Top of the moron.
Oh,
Mike's good friend Kyle is in the Facebook chat this morning.
Mike's IRL friend.
hi, Kyle.
Oh, sorry. IRL friend.
Mike's
Apparently you're not a
other
good friend.
Kyle. Other friend.
Oh, then I missed.
Believe it or not, Mike is not home.
I'm walking on air.
Oh, this is making me dizzy today.
There's so many cars.
Get in.
You add one more
Get
car,
in.
and this thing becomes extreme chaos. Holy cow. It's been too long. KJ is here. Good morning to you, KJ. I'm so grateful the internet in the store is working. I get to spend time with you. We are very grateful for that.
Store right now? What?
Yeah, I told you. I think KJ's working right now.
Hefty Goof, why are we opposite colors?
What?
You go through this literally every time.
I know, but I don't understand. How am I purple and he's red?
I'm not red. I'm orange.
Ryan is always
adjust the
Broncos.
settings.
Whoever designed these color palettes needs to do it again.
We need a do-over,
It's
please.
just the Broncos.
Good moron to you.
I know,
of the
but it
moron.
confuses me. He looks like he's on the other team.
I mean, technically, if you think about it.
Well, but look at the thing above my head.
I know, but that's not what I look at.
Well, start doing that. We're just
can't.
fine. Everything's good.
I
Change
can't
where you look.
do it.
Hefty has scored quite a bit from the other team, for the other team, so.
Yes. I'm very skilled at both.
He's,
Oh my gosh, Johnny's here.
Oh, Johnny's here.
Hi, Johnny.
Picked New World over coming to hang out with me last night.
There we go.
Say, why was that not?
I was just mad. I
Somebody just
whiffed.
scored. Oh.
Well, I just watched this. I'm just like, I got wee. And then I was just like, I'll just hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, the other person put it in. Never mind.
Yeah. Yep.
Whose
That's like the old double doink.
score thing is that?
That's fine.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Remember who you gonna call?
Horseback
Stay,
came in.
the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Don't think those are the lyrics.
Oh.
Johnny, I hope your day is off to a fantastic start. We're going to be building an ultimate Thanksgiving feast here in just a few moments.
What's funny is I think my ultimate Thanksgiving feast is pretty similar to what today's actually gonna look like. So
Yeah, mine is gonna look exactly the same.
When art imitates life, Mike.
Oh.
We did need a
Art.
clarification because you had King Gray yesterday and Chris M.E. on After Dark, and you
Correct.
made a tier list for Thanksgiving food. So similar but different than what we're
Tier
doing today.
chart.
Tier chart.
it was a chart, not a list.
And I thought I remember hearing that tofurkey was going to be, you know, basically if you're not into turkey, you were supposed to rate turkey as tofurkey.
Well, that's what I did.
Well, that's what you
yeah,
did.
I mean
Oh,
that
okay.
would be. I mean, I could understand how you could do that though. You know, it's your like Thanksgiving protein. But like I explained it to Professor Hamham. The only picture I could find made it look ridiculously unappetizing.
Well,
So I was
turkeys are
like,
not cute.
Well, I mean, they're not bad, but I mean, they just kind of look like a log.
It is. It's a little like ball.
Yeah.
It's like a circle. It's very funny.
But yet you put that clip art on there.
Well, that's why, because it was so ridiculous. I didn't want to like. Tofurkey is like a real thing. Like turducken is just
A magical
Dad
creature.
It's like Dad, you know, drank too much and was like, you know, it would be fun if we did this. So I wouldn't want to put Tofurkey in the same.
It's like a
you.
unicorn. It doesn't exist.
There's a really funny vegan video about a turducken and like making a vegan one. And it's this old lady and she's just swearing the whole time. It's kind of the only reason I haven't like shared it is because it's kind of shamey to people that eat meat, and I'm not into that, you know. But it's very funny if you can get past that.
It's funny. We're going to be showing that later on during Gaming
Oh.
Morning. No, I'm just kidding. Hello,
There's a lot.
it's Santiago. It's a long time no see. Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving.
Santiago.
Good moron.
Wait, K-Laugh.
Whoa.
We
Hi,
got
Kyle.
2.5 hours left.
Checking my email here real quick. Yeah, I got there's no request here.
Austin, did you approve K-Laugh time off on Thanksgiving?
I
Alright.
did
So
just because I wanted to.
You're going to run that
that
by
means
us?
that Mike's IRL friend Kyle has to now be the information guy.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you're still here, Kyle, but you've been promoted from Mike's IRL friend to assistant director of research and development.
Hopefully Quiet's not here. Quiet's going to get really jealous.
Quiet's busy doing quiet things.
Gaming.
There you go. Fair enough.
Thank you very much, Santiago. Yeah, we're going to be building an ultimate Thanksgiving feast. We got the news coming up after this game of Rocket League.
Oops.
Oops, my bad.
It's these new wheels.
Is that what's changing things?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
K-Laugh says bye, and thanks, Maiko.
Oh, I like that one. I want that one. The little star.
Move on. What's the sound?
I was going to say, why is Bill Belichick
Ew, what?
in our ears?
Ew, stop.
Happy
Stop
little
it.
star.
Stop.
It's itching my ears.
Gotta move on to the next game.
I don't like that.
Neither do all the reporters in New England.
That's a sports reference.
Oh, okay.
Sports
What's the sports?
coming up later today.
It's a kickball.
We
Oh, I like
won!
kickball.
We're one of life's winners, chat. Look at that! Woohoo!
Yay.
6:28 West Coast time, 9:28 out east, 2:28 for those watching in the UK. Santiago says in Indonesia, or if in Indonesia, also celebrate Thanksgiving as well, and celebrate Indonesian National Teachers Day. Well, happy National Teachers Day to those in Indonesia.
Go teachers, go teachers, go. Yo, it's the teach machine, gonna rock the classroom without being seen. Have you ever seen a teacher get down? No. Slam and jam into the new sweet sound. Yeah, everybody let's move. Teachers in the room with the new jack groove, gonna rock and roll the place with the power of the teacher turtle bass. Wait, what? Iceman, you know I'm not saying, never get to know what the teachers are saying. Teacher, rap. Okay.
Just like how you stopped when you got to the turtle part. Wait, what? That cracked me up. Tomorrow, we're going to play 5 Questions GMS with Spacing Out. It's going to be hosting a 1-year affiliation celebration starting around 9 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. The Superphonic Super Gig, sponsored by the Superphonic Memorial Super Gig, a Shancert, happens on Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Basically, somebody's playing music. Okay, that's the gist. You can sign off on that. And then Maiko has a 12-hour stream to support Movember coming up on Sunday. We'll tell you about all of these things ahead on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. But right now, it is time to get informed. We need to know the headlines of the day, and to do that, we go to our expert, #Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, November 25th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. Fortnite's ending. No more Fortnite. That's the end of Fortnite. Chapter 2. Fortnite Chapter 2 is coming to an end December 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The Cube Queen is waging war against all of the combatants on the island in a new limited event called, quote, The End. So we don't play Fortnite, but this is the best part of Fortnite is the big like limited event things they do at the end of all their like seasons and stuff. still haven't played one, but watching them on YouTube is fascinating. They're pretty cool. So this one will be occurring on the 4th, so you can check that out. What comes next is who knows, because this season seems to have been pretty bonkers with all the people they added in. There are rumors that there will be Matrix tie-ins in the next season, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I like the end of the storytelling in Fortnite is really impressive in the way that they they engage all the people playing into like the one time the colossal dude showed up. It's another Marvel person, right? Like that was nuts. So I've never watched any of the live concerts, but I've watched like the events on streams, and they do a great job. Great storytelling.
It's fascinating. So we'll check this one out as well. Speaking of games that exist that we don't really play, segue. Roblox has sued a banned, quote, cyber mob leader for terrorizing the platform and its developers. Cyber mob. This apparently has to do with YouTube content creator Benjamin Robert Simon, also known as Ruben Sim, for leading a cyber mob and terrorizing the Roblox teams. This seems like a pretty not great guy, based on this story. They're looking for $1.6 million in damages. He's been banned for several years, but he continues to access the platform by hacking and using accounts created by other people. He was banned originally for harassing users and using racist and homophobic slurs, as well as sexual harassment and uploading photos of not great things. And he's continued to create content on YouTube and his Patreon, where he makes money from them. And it's gone on to not only continue to put up problematic material, but also sending out threats to the developers, which have shut down the Roblox Developers Conference in San Francisco in October. And he enticed a cyber mob of followers from his YouTube community to also incite violence against the developers. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that stuff.
I'm opening up the story so I can read it after the show. That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's not a good dude. So stay safe, Roblox developers, and also don't support people that do bad things.
Isn't Roblox?
And don't be a cyber mob.
Isn't Roblox like a kids game?
Yeah, it's predominantly a kids game, but as games do, lots of people play it. I mean, Minecraft technically would be a kids game.
Yeah, it makes me nervous even more to let my kids go out and do online stuff. Ugh.
Yeah, and that's why you have to, as a parent, you have to be really on top of the type of content your kids enjoy online, because online is a wild card, and developers do a good job of policing stuff like this and banning people like this for doing it, but it's out there, so you can be careful. Roblox. In our last news story of the day, a happier story. Kirby got a Grammy nomination.
What?
That's the story. This is from Logan Plant of IGN. Kirby, all right, the first sentence of the story I have to read, because Logan says, much like how he sucks up enemies, you could argue Kirby also sucks at singing. Which I didn't see earlier, but that's great. But under the category for Best Arrangement, Instrumental, or Acapella on the full list of Grammy nominees, Meta Knight's Revenge from Kirby Superstars is one of the nominated songs. The arrangement was written by Charlie Rosen and Jake Silverman and was performed by the 8-Bit Big Band featuring Button Masher. It's a, quote, fat and funky version of the tune that originally appeared in the 1996 Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo. And you can see, you can watch a YouTube video of the song in the link provided in the story. Kirby got nominated for a Grammy, or has not received it yet, but is nominated, and that's pretty cool.
Shoe in though. I
Good
can't
job,
wait-
Kirby.
Can't wait for the acceptance speech. That's live looking.
That's it. And always last, but not least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news with a world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like A Gummy's Life and Cricket 22, out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. Dudon Pachi Resurrection is out on Switch. That's all one word for some reason. Dieland Pocket Planet is out on Xbox One. Shiro is out on Switch. Doctor Who Edge of Reality is out on Switch. Asterix and Obelix Slap Them All is out on Switch.
Sorry.
Number
On
one
Slapsgiving.
Sudokus. Slap them all. Number one Sudokus is out on Switch. Puzzle Frenzy is out on Switch. Cute Honey Bunny Girl is out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Robo Shark Rampage, out on Switch.
Do you like robots? Yes. Do you like sharks? Yes. What about a robo shark? Oh yeah.
On a rampage.
Better than a Sharknado.
Ooh, what about a Robo Sharknado?
Oh God.
It's the next thing coming from whoever made those movies. Was that a Discovery Channel thing for Shark Week? Can't even remember
Don't
at
think
this
so.
point. Who knows? You can find it on Discovery Plus, probably. Asterix and Obelix. Gotta slap them all! Someone gets sued.
Huh. Yep.
And I don't know what sound I made after Cute Honey Bunny Girl.
It was like
More like a Gollum sound or something. It's just not good, whatever it was. It's Thanksgiving. Whatever. All right, that is your Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news. If you missed any of it, please find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. And when you do, you can find them hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News. And of course, you can find all of us on Twitter as well. You just go and take a look. It's on a Twitter and in a book. It's a Twitter rainbow.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry. It's devolving. I'm trying. It's devolving. All right.
Hashtag GMS, name of the morning.
That's how you find all of our names of the morning as well. We gave away a name of the month earlier this week. It was for June of, this year. So we're on top of things. Coming up on December's show, one of them at least, we'll have our June 2020 name of the month. We're just going to start going in the future on the suggestion of Kate Zaid. I think that'll work better going forward. So we'll just go into the future.
Nice.
Okay, sound good? All right, let's build a feast. Austin is going to go first because Austin's already prepared. So we're going to show you the choices here. This is a thing from, by the way, Fantasy Football Today. This came from CBS a year ago, and we did this exactly the same way a year ago, where we built the ultimate Thanksgiving fantasy lineup. You're only allowed to pick one from each row, and you have a budget of $20. Now, keep in mind,
Unless you're a cheater.
there's extras on the bottom. Okay, so don't miss out on the extras on the bottom, because if you miss out on those, you might be very regretful. We don't want to have any regret on this show. All right, Austin. Main course. What'd you choose?
I chose tofurkey.
And you spent $1.
I spent $1. Also, ham is disgusting and shouldn't exist. It's gonna. Ew. Then I chose mashed potatoes. Obviously. Then for side dish 1, I chose stuffing and casserole, because that looks like a green bean casserole.
Mm-hmm.
And then I chose cranberries. And then I chose gravy.
So
And if my math is correct, I think I should have $1 left.
no dessert?
I don't care for the dessert. I'll eat dessert, but I would rather eat more stuffing. I usually bring my dessert home.
KJ, it is on Twitter. If you click on that link, it'll take you to the Twitter.
So
Twitterverse. Are you able to do that?
So you're you're doing this. This is not why I expected you to cheat. It's just because you didn't
Oh.
want to pick a dessert.
Well, no, I just wanted stuffing and green bean casserole.
More than a
She's gotta
dessert.
catch them all.
More than dessert. Yeah, I don't like dessert is like
So tofu.
I'm sorry.
Mashed potatoes, stuffing, casserole, and cranberries
And gravy.
and gravy. Which
I'm
dessert would
sorry.
you pick?
What?
Which dessert would you pick?
I would pick apple pie. Why are you so upset that I didn't pick a dessert?
So if you just picked apple pie instead of casserole, you would have been perfect.
No,
You would have
apple
had
pie
to
is
cheat.
$4. Casserole is $3.
But you told me you had $1 left over.
Right, but I don't want the pie. I would rather have the casserole.
Well, great. Have the casserole later.
No, can I have the pie later? I take the pie home and I eat it for breakfast the next day. I don't care about dessert. I don't.
That's
This
very
is coming-
rude. Dessert
this is
cares
com-
about you.
This is coming from the person with 3 pies behind him.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
False
Well, because all the
advertising.
other Thanksgiving pictures
They're
were
gonna
like
hear you.
turkeys, like dead turkeys, and I'm like, oh, okay. Let me put that on here.
You couldn't find a live turkey, just like gobbling.
The animal sound effects department is just going crazy today. We had the donkey, now the gobble gobble.
That was the Thanksgiving donkey, by the way. Yeah, he showed up.
All right. Well, there you go. Just for some reason, Austin's breaking the rules. For some reason, I still don't really know why you had to do it, but we'll make it work, I guess.
That's now okay.
That turkey's definitely not dead, to my knowledge.
Welcome to the
alive.
show, Turkey.
Okay.
Tom. Hello,
Hi.
Tom. What do you think?
His name isn't Tom, it's Timothy.
Well, so it's gotta go on to the next
Turkey.
next
Turkey
holiday.
Thundergun.
Hopefully we can
Turkey
get to Thanksgiving as we look forward to Christmas. No, we move into New Year's.
What is happening?
Top of the moron.
Good moron.
Kiki Lowe, it is good to see you on Thanksgiving. Hobotos, welcome back. Same, Austin. I don't want any of those puddings.
See?
What are we
What?
talking about? Those are pies. Don't tell me that in the UK we call pies puddings. Really?
I swear, I will.
My guess is that pudding is used as a generic term for dessert.
Why do we make this so hard?
It's like
It's
the
not
Pepsi
hard.
thing in the South. Like, I would like a soda. What kind of soda? Coke.
We've done
Okay.
that before,
Well,
too.
do you have Dr. Pepper? Yep, one Coke coming up. You're like, no. I said Dr. Pepper.
Ugh,
Dr. Coke.
What is wrong?
we could have been
England.
friends.
You in the
Diego
UK?
is moving. He's on the
Yeah,
move.
he's angry. He's like, what the hell? It's not a pudding. It's a dessert. I'm sorry. They're weird. They're from over there.
Downs went with white meat, potatoes au gratin, bold move, stuffing, corn, gravy, Hawaiian rolls, and then walks away with $1.
I have a
And,
question.
and so Downs, let me
Loch
get
Ness
this straight. I mean, I'll call on you in a second, Austin, but let me get this straight, Downs. So you went and picked something from every single row, okay? That's what you
No,
decided to do.
She didn't even do that.
Right! Because I didn't choose a dessert!
That's my
A-
point.
And you doubled up on one row of side dishes. That's against the rules.
Right, but I don't think that those things should be in the same category. I think I think it doesn't make sense.
What did you used to do on like?
Stuffing and mac and cheese and squash should be in the same.
What did you
Row.
used to do, like on
Why?
tests or something? Like if you disagreed, like did you just not answer from different columns or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Who designed this thing?
A fantasy,
Fantasy
football
football
organization.
Well, I think they don't know anything about how food works. Casserole and stuffing should not be in the same row.
Good moron.
Good moron.
Elias, welcome to Gaming Morning Show. We're doing the ultimate gaming feast for a morning radio show that plays games. Kiki went with dark meat, roast potatoes, stuffing, mac and cheese, and gravy. Kiki, you pick one more thing. Why doesn't anyone
Down
want
skips
dessert?
roast.
Carrot cake, a
Down
pie.
skipped rows, and Johnny also is skipping dessert. So I'm right.
Kiki, no, a carrot cake is not a pie because there is no underlayer in which you bake on top of. whereas a cheesecake is a pie.
Man. All right. We're going to get Mike's picks coming up during the next time we look at our Thanksgiving feast here. I need a little bit of a break. Okay. Furious right now.
We only did mine that whole time?
Well, you were
Just go
prepared
ahead.
and you
Sure did.
still just broke the rules.
No, you all are mad, even though mine is the perfect design. But you are all
we
mad for
respect
no reason.
order.
So
Order.
in an arbitrary game, like making choices on fake foods and pictures of foods that definitely don't cost $5, $4, $3, $2, or $1. For an arbitrary game that doesn't matter anyway to work, you make rules and sacrifices.
But if it doesn't matter, I should be able to pick what I
I
want.
love how Sean's trying to be the voice of reason right now. Like, we need to have that in the show. We need someone right now to try to break the tension.
No. No, side dish 1 should be the carb ones, and then side dish 2 should be like the veggies. Casserole and stuffing are not the same.
Agreed, but these were just arbitrary. We didn't even make these. So
just
next
saying.
year we can make a draft for ourselves and make the categories make more
Ooh.
sense.
Ooh, I
I'm gonna
like
make
that.
it right now.
I like that. Homework assignment, Austin. We'll make better categories.
I'm already done. Just switch casserole and mac and cheese.
Done.
Boom, Lyle said it right there. No game is arbitrary. Every game has a winner, a cheater, and a loser.
Well, we found our
So
cheater.
we got our cheater.
Then I cheated. That's why I had $1 left over. I could have taken cornbread, but I'm sacrificing my extra $1 to have.
Well, it's like,
two.
what, like
to
if
bribe
you-
somebody.
I'm gonna rob a bank, but I'm gonna leave $50. So I leave them some money. That's,
But how come you're
that-
mad at Downs? Downs skipped rows.
Well,
how come
I
you're
am
mad?
realize
I
that.
am mad at Downs
Is
because
it-
Downs is being a booger.
Is it so
No,
hard
down-
just to pick one thing from each row?
Okay, so what about Kiki and Johnny? They both said they were skip dessert. So we're all just cheaters, or we all
I
just
know.
don't care?
You enticed this
Oh,
riot.
okay, okay.
No, I
You
didn't.
made it
First of
okay.
all,
I simply stated my answers, and then all three of you were like, blah, 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 blah.
First
Gobble,
of all,
gobble, gobble, gobble.
we can't say anything about Kiki because she wants pudding, and we've learned that pudding literally means anything, which is ridiculous. If pudding is pudding, desserts are desserts. So Kiki and Downs are already kind of like out of the conversation because they don't even understand like what a dessert is. You know, they're
Top
like,
of the
I want
moron.
pudding. If they came to America and said, "I want pudding for dessert," you're getting freaking pudding.
I don't know. I got 3 people on my
It's
side
pudding,
right now.
Kiki. Pudding is pudding.
The snowy Zora hi on YouTube. Thank you for joining us this morning, Lyles. We're gonna figure this out, and we'll actually answer some of your questions
Doubt it.
eventually at some point. Right now, we got to get a story. There's a football fish that is in San Diego on Thanksgiving, of all things. A football fish from Ben Hooper of UPI, Mike.
Speaking of football, another institution of Thanksgiving here in the States, a visitor to a San Diego beach snapped photos when he came across something unusual. A deep-sea dwelling Pacific football fish washed up on the sand. Jay Byler said he thought initially that the creature he spotted at Black's Beach in the Torrey Pines area of San Diego was a jellyfish. It's an odd-looking jellyfish.
Anything like
Then I went and looked at it a little more carefully. And some other people were gathered around it too. And a little more carefully, and some other people were gathered. Wait, what? And then I saw that it was a very unusual fish. Violet, what? Sean? It's
Football fish.
Bear's watching. Is he outside the tank? Because I'm afraid he might drown.
Oh, hold
Nah.
on. gonna
No,
play
he's a
goalie.
spectator.
He's playing goalie.
Byler estimated the creature was about a foot long. I've never seen anything quite like this before, Byler said. You know, I go to the beach fairly often, so I'm familiar with the territory. But I've never seen an organism that looked quite as fearsome as this. Ben Frabel, collection manager of the Marine Vertebrate Collection at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, said the creature was a Pacific football fish, a deep-sea dwelling species of anglerfish. This is one of the larger species of anglerfish, and it's only been seen a few times here in California. but it's found throughout the Pacific Ocean. Fravel said the fish is only the second member of its species to be found on a San Diego beach, after another was discovered in 2001. Fravel said researchers attempted to find the fish on Black's Beach, but most likely was carried back out to the sea by tides before they could locate it.
Was it dead?
Yes.
Oh. Well, the picture, it looked very alive.
The picture in Sean's window.
Well,
Yes.
that was a goldfish.
Oh.
That was a football fish.
That was.
Okay, well, the picture in the
Oh, sorry,
link.
It was a football fish.
Yeah, no, that thing was dead. Yeah.
But it looked alive.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was. It'll eat your toesies.
I don't think they do that, but football fish are scary looking.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're like a super deep sea fish, and most of those things look terrifying.
Laios goes, I'm still astonished we took to the moon and stuff before exploring all of the Earth.
Right? I fully
That's
agree.
accurate.
We'll get down there eventually.
What's pudding in America? What?
Now we're back to pudding and moose now.
I mean,
from
I don't
Kiki.
eat pudding either.
Well, it's not a matter of liking or not liking it. It's the fact that
I like it. I
not
just
all,
can't eat
all
it.
desserts are pudding.
Oh.
Not all pudding is dessert.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Good moron to you, Wu Dang Pig. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
I'm here for the pudding and moose. Hey, in honor of the moose, we'll play the moose book during our next break. So get ready for that. All right, let's do birthdays this day in gaming
Love that
history.
pudding.
If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know so we can celebrate with you. Ben Stein, 77. Wow.
Bueller. 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 He was on Seinfeld once.
Boom, 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 boom,
Just
boom,
once.
Boom, 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 boop-a-doo-boop. Ben Stein's Money was a show on like Comedy Central. Win Ben Stein's Money. I actually really liked that game.
It was a fun
Yeah.
show.
That was good.
Oh.
No
Wu
conflict.
Dang met Ben Stein once. Woo. 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 Here. Is that what you did, Woo?
John Larroquette turned 74.
Oh.
Who is
Yes.
this person? Because their little picture makes me so happy. They look so cute, and I just want to like go boop.
He was on Night Court. And some
Okay.
other show that wasn't Night Court.
No, I asked.
Apparently, this is Ryan Sings sitcom theme songs day. Ever watched Entertainment Tonight? That thing is great. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. You have a birthday for Amy Grant, turned 61 today.
Oh. They told us how many nominations and wins she has. She has 19 nominations and 6 wins.
What's the winning
She
percentage?
was
on that?
yes,
315.
6.
The comments.
Just under 30-ish percent.
She started off as like a country singer, and now she's a Jesus singer.
Actor Billy Burke turns 55.
Billy Burke, star of the box office smash hit Twilight.
This guy was in Twilight.
Yeah, he was Charlie.
Who's Charlie?
That's Charlie.
Bella's dad. Yeah, this picture does not look like him at all. I literally had to
No.
like re-Google his name to make sure that's who it was.
Wow. Because listen,
I've never seen.
I've seen
never
Charlie
heard of
in
this guy.
Twilight, but I mean, Charlie looks nothing like. Gosh, this picture appears like it was in front of maybe like the Heroes for Heroes fundraiser.
Oh, the one that was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
at a
yeah,
poker tournament, right?
Yeah, a celebrity poker tournament at the Avalon.
Oh, the old Avalon celebrity poker tournament. Yeah, I think that's
But this
held
was
like in November.
this was a couple years ago. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
November. Usually November 10th.
Usually. It's Charlie Burke, everyone. Wait, no, Billy Burke. Played Charlie in Twilight. Actress Jill Hennessy turns 52 today.
She was from Law and Order CPU. or one of the PUs. It's VUs, SV9,
SUV.
Deep Space V. She's from Edmonton, Alberta. Way to go. Way to go, Jill. It's a fun fact. So much fun.
Ooh, Christina Applegate turns 50 today.
Oh. Sean, would you like to read her fun fact?
Yes. She won a primetime Emmy for one of her guest appearances on Friends.
Won an Emmy for that?
Oh.
I guess so.
Is
Yep.
there like an Emmy category for best guest appearance?
on Friends.
Apparently so.
Listen, like that has to be Cleveland.com standby. Is it just? It's like almost like their placeholder text is
Yep.
appeared on Friends.
I like to imagine that they have a like spreadsheet and one of the columns was on Friends, and it's just they're like all checked. That's like part of their shtick.
Low key, good movie, by the way. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Starring Christina
Loki's
Applegate.
Not Loki.
Loki's a
Great
show,
movie.
not a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the Marvel universe.
He's confused. It's fine.
I'm right
It's
on top
early
of that,
for
Rose. Former Eagles great Donovan McNabb is 45 today.
Fly, Eagles, fly. He's incredible. I love him.
Syracuse
He's,
football player.
Once he left the NFL and started with his hot takes, he became a little less amazing, but that's okay. I'll remember him for what he did
Good
on
moron.
the field.
Good moron prototype. A competitive eater, Joey Chestnut, turns 38.
What a great picture.
I don't know. It kind of makes me sick.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing like a bunch of paper towels standing by to wipe up his vomit.
I
He had like
it is sponsored
100
by
and-
Bounty,
Right.
so it fits.
They're ready. The quicker picker upper.
Blech.
Your hot dog vomit. Is there a rule in competitive eating where you can't vomit for a certain amount of time after it's over?
Yes.
I
think it's like 30 minutes or something like that.
Is that like season 3, episode 9? Did you know that off the top of your head?
No, I've watched that for some reason.
The thing that's the grossest, and yes, I acknowledge that they're eating 40 plus hot dogs, is the fact that they soak it in water so the bun basically disintegrates.
Yeah.
It just, ugh. No, you can't stand it.
Lias is right. There's a no vomit rule. It's basically they consider it cheating. Just funny.
Actress Katie Cassidy turns 35.
She was an Arrow
I like the
and
fun
Supernatural.
fact. Only because look at the poster that she's standing in front of in the picture. It's very similar. Fun fact was, once was a model for Abercrombie and Fitch, but is showing up in the premiere of Finch in the picture.
Makes me think of that LFO song,
Yes.
the Summer Girl song. Hey.
We've got a drummer birthday.
drummer Scott Mercado from Candlebox is 57.
Nice.
Candlebox.
Candlebox. Way back.
It's also Jerry Ferrera's birthday. He played Turtle in Entourage. He's 42.
Go Ferrara, go.
It's also Bernie Kosar's 58th birthday, former Browns quarterback. And it's also the birthday of JFK Jr., who may or may not be dead. Jury's out.
Sorry.
Austin. Sugar
I'm
Ray's
sorry.
guitarist Rodney Shepherd is 55 today. Someone from Sugar Ray is 55.
Oh, it's Eric Sermon's birthday. Rapper producer from EPMD. He's 53.
All right, any other birthdays? Okay.
It's Joe DiMaggio's having birthday.
How old is Timothy the Turkey, Austin?
He is about 3.5 years old.
About.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not exactly, but about.
Like 3 and like 5 months old. You know?
Ballpark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prototype said I eat 6 hot dogs and I hate myself and evaluate my life choices. They eat like 60. Oh, I can't imagine.
I
I
think
did a hot dog eating contest once at a camp, and I did like 4. And I was like, nope, like this is awful.
I've eaten 2 hot dogs, like as a
Same
meal.
time.
No.
Oh,
Well, yeah, as like a meal.
oh
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like you would like 2 fisting hot dogs. You're like,
Nope. Stop. It's like what Gray did yesterday.
Yeah,
I
I was like, don't.
I could do a pie eating contest. I don't think I could do hot dogs.
what kind of pie? Like, is there a kind of pie you don't think you do good with?
Well, actually, I dislike all pies because it's Thanksgiving, so who would want dessert?
That's not it.
1996,
that's a
this
very
day in
fair
gaming history, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit reverses the 1994 decision in favor of Alpex Computer versus Nintendo over patent infringement of video game technology. The court rules that Alpex's bitmapped memory system is different from Nintendo's system. Too bad that wasn't the 1994.
Right?
And then we could have played lawsuit or not lawsuit. So it's been a while.
Lawsuit.
People need to sue more. 1997, Sega announces that the Sega channel for the Genesis will be shut down. 20 million homes had access, but only 150,000 subscribed. So sad. Also, I was this days old when I learned that there was a Genesis channel, or a Sega channel.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I had no clue. 2008, Square Enix released Chrono Trigger for Nintendo DS. And 2010, Disney released Epic Mickey for Nintendo Wii.
Mickey's so epic.
Epic. Can you imagine if Nintendo and Sony pulled through with their console? Wasn't that the thing? They were supposed to like team up and then the PlayStation came out as a result?
Yeah.
All those times ago.
Indeed.
All right, next hour, we'll tell you our top 10 list. It is so good. You're going to love it. This top 10 list is as unlike a top 10 list you've ever heard before in your life. It's that good. It has its own theme song. So that's coming up next hour. And sports! All right, Mike's ultimate Thanksgiving feast is next when we come back on Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We'll be right back. It's Thanksgiving Day!
let's gather round to read the Moose Book. There was a mooster in Worcester. There's a moose loose about the hoose. Shake it loose in your hoose, that moose. I would call it a truce with the moose, maybe spruce up the hoose. Dr. Seuss writing about the hoose in which the moose shook loose an overused spruce. The moose that encountered a truck's caboose is the moose named Bruce. I'm loose, said the moose, Bruce, as he threw up a deuce. Fun fact, Bruce the moose actually starred in Footloose. Snitches get stitches like mooses get looses. Obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juices. Goose and moose called a truce over being loose around Bruce. A moose nuisance is a moosance. You better write about the moose, no excuse. You're welcome. All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Thursday, November 25th, 2021. Man, controversy abounds on Gaming Morning Show this morning. Does it not literally say in the Thanksgiving thing to pick one from each row? I don't think it does.
It doesn't.
Which now is making me think that maybe I'm the problem.
If you wanted to pick whole turkey, ham, and tofurkey, you could.
But there's a row for each thing. You're supposed to pick one from each.
But it doesn't say that.
It's implied.
But how can you compare? How? But the potato category makes sense, and the meat category makes sense. But and the dessert category makes sense. But how can you choose between stuffing and green bean casserole?
The funniest thing about this is I actually looked at the potato dish column and I was like, why doesn't it get its own category?
That makes sense. Because people do different types of potatoes. I said mash because that's the right one, but
All right.
It's fine.
So we're asking you, chat, and apparently you can just do whatever you want. Just look at that page and just pick whatever you want. Make $20, make a deal. Whatever, make a meal. Sounds good, whatever. We're going to do that. Mike O's picks are coming up. We have top 10 list. Ranked! The 10 worst Thanksgiving Day dishes we are definitely not thankful for. But if you want it, whatever, feel free to make an absolutely terrible dish. I mean, it's just food, right? Not like we wait all year to eat this food on the one day and be thankful for it. But by all means, eat your whatever food. There you
Nerd.
go. It's our top 10
Wiener.
list coming up. Boom, 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 boom. It's good to
Thanks,
see
Mike.
K-Laugh this morning. KJ's hanging out. Scott Chick is here as well. Laios has been hanging out with us. Prototype is here this morning as well. Santiago visited us from Indonesia. Also tells us it's Indonesia Educators Day. Am I close on that? Something like that.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Kiki Lowe is here this morning. Wu Dang Pig's been hanging out. Twitch user Johnny this morning. It's been a lot of great folks with us on Thanksgiving Day. I hope that your Thanksgiving is going well. It's 7:13 West Coast time. Let's get Mike's Thanksgiving lineup. This is what it looks like. Build your Thanksgiving fantasy lineup with $20 from the preeminent Thanksgiving food lineup authority, Fantasy Football Today. And this is also a year ago, so I hope all these foods still exist. All right, Mike, do whatever you want. You have $20, just whatever. Figure it
No,
out.
I follow the rules. So
The rules
for
that
my-
aren't listed.
for my main course, I don't like the whole turkey. I just go for the dark meat, so I went just dark meat. I like to eat the legs Viking style. Next in the potato category, of course I went to mashed. Anything else, and you're just a heathen. In the side dish one, in which I picked I picked the casserole with the implication of green bean casserole. Side dish numero deux, I went for the creamed corn because I very much like creamed corn. And then for my dessert, I picked the pumpkin pie because, again, heathen, right? If you pick anything else. And then I also added some gravy and a side of cornbread on top of, because dinner rolls aren't on here, which is ridiculous. But that's fine. That's fine. Just saying.
There's Hawaiian
So that brought me
rolls.
down. I spent. It's not Hawaiian
That's
roll. Isn't a
different.
dinner roll.
Okay.
Totally different.
Yeah. But so that's my thing. My jam.
I'm trying to
And
listen.
I have no money left over because I used all of it.
I'm trying to listen to the criticism. I even went back to the tweet from November 24th, 2020, from, again, preeminent Thanksgiving food source, Fantasy Football Today. You can follow, of course, at FF Today on Twitter. And all they wrote in the caption was, quote, tweet this with your ideal lineup. So they don't even specify that you have to pick something from every row.
See?
It's just implied and very obvious. But
What if you want all desserts? What if you only like the desserts on Thanksgiving?
then you have to pick one for the purposes of this game.
No, you don't.
K-Laugh is back, and I think K-Laugh was prompted to come back only from Austin Attack to force us to have somebody else who sides with Austin's line of
There
thinking
was-
in this game.
There was Kiki and Johnny and Downs, at least.
I think, though,
Downs is from the UK though. It doesn't count.
well, I think it's safe to say that they were just following your lead. Everyone looked so up to you, and you let everyone down today.
true.
So,
Oh,
beacon of trust and hope in humanity, Austin.
no. I'm just right.
We're an hour away from Puppet Pals. Sean's picks are up next. Coming up, we'll also tell you about a story that's so good that I have to look it up just to make sure that I believe it. And it's about golf courses and pigs and storms. It's just crazy what's going on up there. Also, if you ever wanted cow cheese without the cow, well, Startup has it ready to go. It's our first veg news story since Austin's last appearance on the show. Very excited for this one because it brings back our good friend Anna S., the Ben Hooper of Veg News. K-Laugh says, who in their right mind only has two sides for an entirety of a Thanksgiving meal? But the mashed potatoes is also a side, the potatoes column row.
Not really. That's like the main.
It's gonna explode.
Before I could buy my own tofurkey, the mashed potatoes was the main for me because I couldn't. My mom's not gonna buy me a tofurkey, so the mashed potatoes were the main.
Hey, doctor. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to have these pains that are shooting straight up from right about here. Is that bad?
Yeah. Do you want me to show you how to fix it?
Yeah.
Okay. Look right at the camera. Okay, and then take a deep breath in, and let it out, and then close your eyes, and you go.
Doctor, follow up statement. Could you please tell your patient that he wanted me here, so it's his fault.
Yeah, I still want you here,
Okay.
even though you're a cheater.
Cheater.
Downs, many of us. Beep! Your rules. Oh, sorry.
We can't
Well, you
all
know-
be cheaters.
You know, the worst part is she's not even like a cheater pumpkin eater because she didn't get dessert.
I don't like pumpkin.
Sing. You don't like pumpkin pie?
I don't, but I don't discredit pumpkin pie. I'm very supportive of pumpkin pie.
Which desserts do you discredit?
Carrot cake. No, ew.
Carrot cake's
But pumpkin pie I support. Like, that's great. I just am not a fan of the pumpkin flavoring. But if you make pumpkin pie and you really want me to have some, I'll have some. It makes me gag a little. I don't know why.
Do you like Cool Whip?
Yes, I'd rather just eat the bowl of Cool Whip.
It's not a bad choice. Downs went white meat, potatoes au gratin, stuffing, corn, gravy, Hawaiian rolls, had $1 left over. So that was Downs' list. And then Kiki kind of went rogue as well. Now, also started out with dark meat, which, by the way, the other day I learned that Ray Liotta, the actor who was in Hannibal, when eating brains, quote unquote, during the show, the movie, was actually being fed dark meat chicken because he didn't
Ew.
like dark meat chicken enough that they needed something that grossed him out. So there you go. I learned that.
Also, is au gratin, is that like scalloped potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if
Kiki
there's a minor difference, but they're the same.
Kiki went dark meat, roast potato, stuffing, mac and cheese, and gravy. Okay. So good luck, chat. Make your ultimate Thanksgiving feast. We believe in you. Johnny says minimum of like 5 sides. We gonna
I'd
make
take
it?
all those sides.
We gonna make it?
No.
Are you gonna make it?
I mean, my head hurts. It's throbbing with pain
That's ridiculous.
right now. But I like you enough that I will persevere. Plus, we have puppet pals in like an hour. So.
I actually wouldn't take squash either. I don't like squash.
Yeah, squat. Listen, yesterday on the bracket thing that After Dark did with Look It's Mike O, the whatever you put in that bottom column, that marshmallow casserole thing
Oh, yeah.
with the
Sweet
potatoes.
potato casserole. Yeah,
Ugh, so gross.
it's awful.
However, you had sweet potatoes like up on a B tier or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sweet potatoes were everywhere.
so adding marshmallows to it made it worse.
There's other things in it too.
Like what?
Stuff.
Thanks for clearing that up.
So you put the marshmallows on it to hide all the other garbage you throw in there, like raisins or nuts.
Ugh.
So yeah, it's just not good. But like candied yams are really good, or baked sweet potatoes because it doesn't have all the other stuff in there.
Twitch user
and
Johnny is
Johnny-
wondering what you're eating, Mike.
I was eating a piece of leftover stuffed crust pizza. Because,
Wow, that's a bold move on Thanksgiving.
well, it's
Because
the-
you don't want to
it's
eat
the
too much.
morning. Yeah.
You know.
It was just a slice of it. So
8 slices of it?
I could. Is that a challenge? I don't know if Papa John's is open.
Dr. Chick says, had green bean casserole for the first time, and it was a no for me. Dr. Chick.
That's okay.
It took me a while to warm up to green bean casserole.
Me too. I didn't like it when I was young,
Yeah.
but
as a
now
kid,
I really
hated
like it.
And I just want to eat it all the time.
As a child, I lived in my childish ways, but then I grew up and discovered. Was it pepperoni stuffed crust pizza?
No, sausage.
I had a little sausage sandwich for breakfast.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. Sausage and cheese. And
Yep.
bread.
Yep.
Man, I don't even remember eating breakfast on Thanksgiving. But I probably do. I just don't recall. I don't have like a tradition.
Yeah, if I don't eat, like I'll feel sick and then I won't want to eat. Like
I also
at
get really
dinner
hungry.
time.
So I
Yeah.
need to eat some food or I'm gonna be a huge in your face. I'll be a douche mark for the rest of the day.
Oh.
Cracked. Dr. Chick said mine had a sour taste, and it is still a no for me.
Oh well, that's why.
Yeah.
If it tasted sour.
Yeah, that's not good.
Does that happen to you all often where, like, the first time you try something, if it's not great, then you have that negative association with it?
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
But sometimes you give it a second chance?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of an example.
From green bean casserole, I hated it when I was young.
Yeah, I guess like things that you try like as you get older. Like I used to.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, because that would have been me, even though it wasn't my fault. I used to not like zucchini, but now that's like one of my favorite vegetables.
Yeah. Zucchini's pretty okay. Didn't like it. Asparagus didn't like as a kid. Love it now. Except for I don't like post asparagus. It's the worst thing ever. But
You don't like what asparagus?
post asparagus? Yeah. The
Oh,
smell that the asparagus gives off when you're
you bring that up
urinating.
way too often to not
It's
like
one
it.
of my. Oh gosh.
Not like it.
You talk every time we talk about asparagus.
Well,
you're just
do
like,
you
"Oh,
like the
asparagus
smell
pea."
asparagus pea
I
gives?
don't, but I don't need to talk about it every time.
But that's how much I dislike it. It's like I dislike the Raiders and asparagus pea. Not entirely in that order.
Okay.
Yeah, probably in that order. Like today, I'm the world's biggest Cowboys fan. Fly, Cowboys, fly.
Is there football on today or something?
I can kick you out of this chat.
Scott Chick says, you're all talking about dark meat. I'm just like, what? Yeah, there's a lot of dark meat fans today because KJ picked dark meat, mashed potatoes, corn, cranberry, and pecan pie. Only because I had to choose from the row. Otherwise, it's cranberry pie. There we go. Way to conform to the game convention, KJ.
KJ, don't conform.
MVP. MVP. KJ might be the first person in chat to actually play the game correctly. Not that I'm judging you, chat.
That's just because she
Judging.
wants to impress you all.
No, it's because she knows how to follow rules,
Nope.
And Willie
even if they're implied.
and win
Nope.
Billy Thundergun awards.
See, before we started all this, I was prepared to make a comment about how Lucky Austin has it because her obvious meat choice is only $1,
Yes.
which I think is not fair. And it turns out that's not the biggest problem. I don't care about that anymore.
List of the day coming up after this. Oh yeah, Austin, we've never spoken about this, but my aunt is a vegan, according to Johnny.
Oh, is your aunt having a tofurkey?
Sorry for your loss.
No.
What?
What?
Mike, your microphone's on. Mike, you're not muted.
Mike, you're not muted.
I've had tofurkey before, actually, and it's not too bad.
It's not bad. You have to cook it right. That's like the first time I did it, I cooked it really badly.
Here was my thing, right? When I had it, for me, I think it was part mental block, where I was like, ew, this is just, it's not turkey. But like, I mean, if you cook it right, once I ate it, I was like, okay, this isn't terrible. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to cook it, but if someone made it, I would definitely eat it.
Yeah, and like my thing is, I don't want anyone else to eat it. It's mine. It's tiny.
I can appreciate that. Don't share food.
Absolutely.
Calaf says, in a potluck Thanksgiving, you take a generous helping of every side every aunt and uncle brought, and eat every last bit. To do otherwise goes against the spirit of the holiday.
Oh no.
And that's in real life. That's not the game.
I don't want it to take everything.
Yeah, I'm very good at refusing. Or declining, I should say. No thank you. No thank you. Are we all going over there for Thanksgiving? My family usually bring the meat products. Nice.
Yeah, and like we're going somewhere. We're going to my uncle's house, so like we bring almost everything. I bring the tofurkey, I bring stuffing, I bring gravy, we bring green bean casserole.
Do you have any good stuffing recipes?
I do.
How about gravy recipes?
I do. I have an excellent gravy recipe, and it's featured in the Streamer's Lighthouse cookbook.
TSL?
Stuffing is not featured.
All right, we lose.
Is the stuffing
Find that on
featured?
Amazon.
The stuffing is featured. I don't remember.
So you can go to the Streamers Lighthouse Discord. You can get the Streamers Lighthouse Thanksgiving Cookbook, which is part of the Thanksgiving feast last weekend. And if you go to our Discord, that is where you can also find this straightforward, easy-to-understand game that we're playing today to build the ultimate Thanksgiving feast that everyone's on board with today. Having fun.
I thought Calaf was supposed to be gone.
Calaf reported back. So we have to
I don't
adjust
remember
the time
approving
clock.
that.
Yeah. Calaf
No,
says...
this is on his own time. He's not a representative of GMS right now.
Calaf says, answers KJ's question, what is a sheeple? Calaf goes, portmanteau of sheep plus people. Did I read that right? Portmanteau? Mandu?
Do.
Okay, thank you.
Do?
Do hosmich?
It's a word. It's a word that is made by combining two existing words,
You're so smart.
like car seat. Car
Race
plus
car.
seat. Car seat.
I just said it more,
Recar?
race car. No, race car.
Race.
The race car is actually one word. Scott Chick, well, I got to head back, but I hope you all have a lovely Thanksgiving dinner. You too, Scott Chick. Thank you so much and have a great day. Calaf, your game files against the spirit of Thanksgiving itself. I reject your rules and shall substitute my own. Kiki says, I have to cook a roast for Super's parents on Sunday. I'm making them have rice. Do they not like rice?
I like rice.
Rice is great.
Well,
much
because
would you
Kiki
cook?
asked the other day if we usually
Eat
have
the
like
rice.
rice in our Thanksgiving lineups. And most of us said no. I think all of us said no.
I've never had rice on Thanksgiving.
But I wouldn't mind. I like rice. So if there was some rice, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Is there ever any rice and like stovetop stuffing?
What?
I don't think
Like
so.
stovetop, it's that like boxed stuffing. I just didn't know if there was rice in it. Like
I doubt
brown
it.
rice. So,
I doubt it.
Calaf! On your own time. Would you mind looking up what's in stovetop stuffing, please? KJ, I don't know if I should take offense or not.
Stoves.
I don't know. There's a lot
Maybe
of
like half.
there's a lot of possibilities to take offense in this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Let's read the top 10 list. This one's ranked the 10 worst Thanksgiving Day dishes we are definitely not thankful for, but if you want it, whatever, feel free to make an absolute terrible dish. I mean, it's just food, right? Not like we wait all year to eat this food on this one day and be thankful for it, but by all means, eat your whatever food. Okay. This comes from
Nerd. Wiener.
mandatory.com.
Oh.
Man, see, this is the
Wow.
preeminent expert on things.
I like that that's just mandatory. Like, that's just what...
Mandatory.
Wow. All right, let's start
If you
off
like these, you are bad.
with bad.
It's mandatory to not
What?
like them.
Bad. Number one on this list, I think. I don't know.
Actually,
This
10.
this page is
Technically,
jumping all over the place.
1-0.
Oh, are we up there? Okay.
What? 0.
Jello. What? Man, if it wasn't,
Read it.
I will. But if it wasn't for Jello, like my family, especially like my grandmother, would have lost like 33% of every meal. Like there was Jello in everything. Jello this, put like pieces of shaved carrots inside a Jello mold.
What?
Yes.
It would have been good if she didn't eat that.
There's
For
some
real.
There were some awful concoctions that they made. SpaghettiOs and Jello. Anyway,
Stop it.
Nope, I'm not making it up. Jello isn't terrible, writes the author. It's just an awful choice for Thanksgiving.
Especially with SpaghettiOs in it. What the heck?
Oh, there's some just Google bad Jello molds or something like that.
9.
Nope.
Yeah.
People made some really awful stuff.
Number 9 is side salad, especially the one pictured here, which
This
is
picture
just
is
like
so
6
funny.
leaves on a plate.
It's just like outside leaves. Like they're not even lettuce leaves.
They picked them off the bush, brought them inside.
Like what green is that?
It says, yes, we're
Salad
talking about
green.
your basic leafy green salad. It's fine, but rather lackluster on a table filled with classic Thanksgiving dishes.
Well, and that's the thing, right? It just if it takes
Jello.
up room, an important room.
Yeah.
Like I think
You
Gray
don't-
was.
you don't need that.
Well, Gray was weird last night, but he made the comment like, "I'm not like I waited all year for this. I'm not just gonna put random stuff in there, right?"
I don't think I've ever
can
had
have a
salad.
salad
at
any day.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you eat salad all the time.
Yeah. 8 microwave vegetables. If your idea of great Thanksgiving side dish is a bag of frozen vegetables warmed up in the microwave, you need to get your priorities in order.
I like how
I-
this is a picture of frozen vegetables on a plate.
You didn't even-
They're still frozen.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Is they're like, these are really hard. Like, I don't get it. Like, these are just gross. Yeah, I get it. They're not usually the most flavorful. So you should use some real ones.
Can't even
this
stab mine.
isn't
I don't know
fair.
why this isn't working.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I don't think this is fair to put on here though, because like microwave vegetables are perfectly acceptable if you like first of all cook them and then like throw some seasoning on them.
Well,
They'll
I
be
think
great.
the implication is that they're cooked. It's just for the picture, but yeah,
They're,
But why would they do
they
that?
just melt in your mouth.
because it's an arbitrary list.
and in your hand.
7.
7 is Brussels sprouts. Says this might sound a little crude, but Brussels sprouts not only smell like farts, they make you fart. I think that Brussels sprouts taste like a fart. I hate them.
Absolutely.
I don't like them. I
We
agree.
had
This
a-
should not be here.
We had an uncle when I was a kid. His name was Uncle Eagle because he was bald on the top like an eagle, bald eagle. And he would eat like a crap load of Brussels sprouts, and then he would fall asleep on the couch and just proceed to fart for like 2 hours. It was awful, awful.
Brussels sprouts.
I'll eat
Brussels
like
sprouts, the
for
magical
fancy
food.
Brussels sprouts, but not just like in a bowl like this. Ugh.
6 is creamed spinach. I don't even need to read anything. I mean, creamed corn, I would think, is the only other one that's as bad as this. Like,
It's the word creamed for me.
Creamed corn
What?
is delicious.
really?
This looks
the word?
terrible though.
Ugh. By the way, this is Christopher Osborne who wrote this in November of last year. But yeah, number 6 is creamed spinach. That's all you need to know.
5.
No,
what
if
happens
you
after
just
you
look at it
finish.
and pretend it's like spinach dip, not Mike, but everybody else, then it looks okay.
No.
Okay.
5.
Number 5 is corned pudding. Pudding
Dessert?
shouldn't be made. Shouldn't be made of corn. It's mushy, gooey corn. Ugh.
Mushy,
Way to sell
gooey
it.
corn. What better? What's
Is
in
it a
that bowl?
dessert?
Mushy. I think it's like a side. I don't really know.
Corn?
Like squash. It reminds me of
like-
squash.
It's like corn's version of mashed potatoes.
I like
Well,
how
this looks like it's cornbread that they forgot to cook. So they just called it corn pudding.
Cornbread
Like,
batter.
I just don't even like the fact that it's corned, like ed.
Yeah,
at
I
the-
don't.
like,
That's
no.
That's not a verb.
Why can't it be
So-
corn pudding? Puddinged corn.
No one say corned as a past tense verb when we do puppet pass.
Too late.
So Kyle says he's got corn pudding in the oven right now. I don't
Take a
think I want.
picture.
I don't think I want to go to Kyle's house for like food ever. He's got some weird stuff.
I
What
want to
is
see
it?
a photo.
Is it corn
Speak-
pudding? That's
Speaking of corn, this isn't corn, but this is creamed
gross.
pearl onions. The only thing that can make the intense taste of onions worse is if they were creamed. Why does this somehow always make it on the Thanksgiving table?
I have never in my life.
I've never seen this.
Who?
However, it sounds and looks awful.
Well, actually,
It looks like
Who?
it looks like white shells mac and cheese.
it does. But let's
Oh, now
wait.
it looks good.
Let's wait for a second because Kalaf's about to type. I'm also cooking creamed pearl onions.
Of course he is.
If Kyle is cooking this, I need to see proof. I need to see a photo. I need to see video evidence of him eating this.
No.
Because it does look like mac and cheese, though, so it does kind of look good now.
No. Oh, could you imagine like duping someone and being like, "Ooh, here's some white shelled mac and cheese."
3.
That's
Also,
awful.
is 3 me? I don't know where we are.
It is you, yes.
Okay, 3 is canned cranberry sauce, and I have to completely disagree.
Absolutely.
This is
Yeah.
canned cranberry sauce is good, and I love
Amazing.
it. And
All
I will
sugar.
eat the whole thing. I will just
Yep. There's
And-
in that can. There's about 1,300 calories and thousands of grams of sugar, and it's amazing.
and there's no gelatin.
I've had some homemade cranberry sauce that is amazing.
Oh,
I've also had
absolutely.
some a homemade cranberry sauce that is terrible. You know what's consistent? canned cranberry sauce.
There
Yeah,
you go.
it's always
You
good.
know exactly what you're getting.
Speak
Thank
the
you.
truth.
And it
Sports Dog
slides
Gaming.
over your plate, but that's part of the fun.
You have to have a separate plate because if it touches anything else, it gets disgusting.
No, I can handle some savory. Like Chris said yesterday, like I can handle some savory with my cranberry sauce. I think it tastes okay.
Separate plate. Don't let it touch anything.
Oh, okay.
Ambrosia salad. This is actually delicious. It's oranges, it's marshmallows, it's got kuhip on it. If you put nuts in there, stop it. You're hurting my feelings.
I don't like the picture.
That doesn't
Ooh.
look appetizing. It's fruit.
No, I
covered in
literally feel
kuhip.
No, it looks horrible.
Do you like kuhip?
Yes.
Do you like fruit?
Yes.
There you go. That's all it is. Just mix it together.
No, it's not.
And as a bonus, you get to eat marshmallows for a salad.
Well, I don't eat marshmallows.
Ryan, do you like baked beans?
No, gross.
Probably not. What am I saying?
Ryan, do you like pizza?
Anything?
Yes, I do like pizza.
And do you like smoothies?
Sure.
Well, would you eat a pizza smoothie?
Well, no, but this isn't a fruit smoothie.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Just need to go to a store.
You just said do you like Cool Whip and fruit? The same thing.
Yeah, but you're not taking a pizza.
Yeah, putting a pizza in with your fruit and your almond milk and your banana and your cacao nibs and blending it up.
That's not how this works.
Cacao nibs.
And your,
No,
and
it
your
is.
peanut butter,
It's exactly how this
your
works.
chia seeds.
Bring us on home, Sports Not Gaming.
Oh god.
Look at this thing.
Oyster casserole.
Ew, what? Why?
This regional dish is full of cream, Parmesan cheese, and
Hello.
oysters.
Who's there?
It's the oyster casserole.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Mom?
Mike, it's your Uncle Ryan.
Mom, is that you?
No,
Mike, can you hear me?
Uncle Ryan.
Mike,
Oh yeah. Hey,
it's
what's
your
up, Uncle?
it's your Unky Ryan. The one who
Unky-
farts with
Unky
Brussels
Ryan.
sprouts.
Teaching my kids to call you Unky, right?
So I know we're having Thanksgiving at your house. I just want to make sure that I can still bring the favorite of all of ours, oyster casserole. I'll take care of that, okay?
That's the wrong number.
Oyster casserole.
Ugh.
I wish they cut it open because like this looks fine because
Yeah,
it
it
just
looks
looks
fine.
like some
There's
whatever.
something hidden under the surface.
Well, and it, honestly,
surprises.
it might not be terrible. So I think I talked about this last night. I dated a girl who was Italian, and for Thanksgiving they did like crazy amounts of seafood for their dinner instead of like the traditional what Americans do. And I wouldn't have been shocked if this wasn't somewhere. I mean, I'm probably not going to eat it. I'll let them cut it open before I say no. But yeah, I mean, it's not.
I don't even think I'd eat a
It's
vegan
probably
burger.
disgusting, but maybe it's not. I don't know.
Oyster
Also,
casserole.
Johnny said Diego was running in circles for like 3 minutes. It's because he's so angry about that ambrosia salad.
Top of the Mora.
It is good to see everybody hanging out with us this morning. Brendan checked in. Apollo's here as well. Sorry, nobody is home. Yeah, if someone's calling me about oyster casserole, I'm doing the same thing. Sorry, the number you were trying to reach has been disconnected. Not happening.
Someone called me during that too. It was my doctor's office. Like they're not working today. Why are you calling me?
Oyster
I
salad.
didn't answer. They'll leave a message if it's important.
They have ambrosia salad.
Oh, they did leave a message.
It's
Play it.
7:41 West Coast time, 10:41 out east, 3:41 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. All right, it's time for Sports Gaming's picks. We're building the ultimate Thanksgiving feast, and so you have $20 to work with. You pick one food from each row, explicitly, implicitly stated in this game, and you have to try to use as much money as you can, or you walk away with some extra bucks, as some have by cheating. Where are you at, Sports Gaming? What's your ultimate Thanksgiving feast?
I don't want to play.
Yeah, I know. I don't either, but
See, he just wants to pick the top row, and that's
we
it.
have an hour 20 left. We got to fill it with something. So we
All
just
right.
we can't sit here and be
I
mad
can
at
s- I
Austin
can
for
sing.
cheating the whole rest of the show.
Thank you.
So
Like 80% of it.
I'm pretty sure this is my same picks from last year. I wouldn't be surprised if I went back and watched it if it was the same. But I'm gonna go white meat for $3. Mashed potatoes because mashed potatoes bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Casserole. I'm also assuming that's green bean casserole because that's what's shown there, but I'm going with casserole. And then the side dish too is the one where I make some sacrifices because I would rather have at least the cranberries, but I'm going creamed corn because I do like creamed corn. But that's gonna give me enough money to go pumpkin pie for $5 and have $3 left for gravy because that's important.
Okay. So let me
like
just get
creamed corn.
this correct. You picked something from every row.
Correct. And it's spent all my money.
Wow. A novel concept.
Although you can have money left over, that's okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
All right. Chat, this is in our Discord. You can find it if you'd like to play the game. It's also on our Twitter at WatchGMS. You can follow all of us on Twitter as well at Austin Attack, at Look It's Mike O, at Sports.Gaming, at Hefty Goof, and at WatchGMS. Mike is doing a Movember-thon. Damn it, KJ, I thought I had it down, and then now I don't. So the Movember-thon, Toyota-thon, Ford F-150 event. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Mike Ovember's 12-hour Movember-thon stream. It's coming your way on Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Mike, what are we doing on Sunday?
I should probably figure that out, huh? Well, I think I'm just gonna sing for 12 hours.
Nice.
I'm just gonna sing show tunes and how play Hollywood Squares with myself.
That sounds fun.
Make some noises. Just kidding. We're gonna do a lot of really fun stuff. The lady over there will be on with me, and we're gonna play some Stardew, and we are going to have some good times. We're gonna play some Phasmophobia. We're gonna play some
Not
other
with me.
things. Rumor has it there might even be some Red Dead roleplay going on with my good friend Pickle Feets.
The one and only Pickle Feets.
And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm trying to raise $1,000 for the Movember organization, but maybe I'll tell this. Maybe I'll tell tomorrow what the $2,000 super bonus incentive is. If we can get to $2,000, I have a crazy incentive that I don't want to do, but I will because it's for Movember. It's for men's mental health, and that's more important to me than my own personal health and safety.
That's not how that works.
I'm kidding. My health and safety wouldn't actually be in jeopardy, but well, I mean, it could be. I don't know if I could have a heart attack.
Oh my god.
But yeah. So Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific. Be there or be square. I'm not wearing underwear. Brendan, I will dox myself for a whole lot less. It's fine.
Downs finally said, "Fine, I will take 5 desserts and my $5." It's not how this works. This game.
Nope, you can't just make rules all willy-nilly.
Toyota Movember-thon. That's right, Brendan. That is perfect. This whole thing's sponsored by Toyota, probably.
We will be giving away a brand new Toyota Tundra, paid for by GMS.
Great. I'll let accounting know. You don't need it by Sunday, though, because fulfillment sucks.
It might be a few years before you get it. It'll depend on
Kyle's
how
right.
our fundraiser next year goes.
Kyle said this game is anti-Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, you're anti-Thanksgiving.
It didn't have to be Kyle, but it is now.
Chose.
All right, there you go. You have the Myco
Holy
event
jeez.
on your screen.
Yep, you can see the top corner of it.
November
is.
28th. November 28th.
Oh yeah, GeoGuessr is in there too. Apparently, Mike's gonna make sushi on stream.
That looks better.
Oh crap! That means I gotta get up like early and make the rice and stuff.
There you
Ooh.
go. You
I'll
can
make
read
it
the whole
on.
thing
I'll
now.
make it on Saturday.
There you go.
But some Phasmo cooking, some community games. We may play some Google Feud on there. Spoiler, we're not. But we and
I should bring Google Feed into this.
we'll play the man falling from the space monkeys, and maybe the one where you like write words.
There is a
That's
golf
a fun
club In West Yorkshire, that Casey McGlory from Sky
Sure,
News says that caused some injuries. It's bad news on a golf course. Hopefully, Caleb wasn't there.
Sunday for the Movember-a-thon, we're actually going to go try to catch the pigs. That's live on Twitch. However, hold on, I got a burp.
Stuff Chris is
Very
coming
good.
back up.
It'll come again. Oh, wait, here. Oh. It's the combination of the coffee and the stuffed crust. It's awful. But a golf club in Calderdale was forced to close as loose pigs took over the course, charging at people and causing damage. 2 people have been injured after 2 large pigs charged onto a golf course in West Yorkshire. Shireville, Bergton. The hogs caused chaos at the Lightcliff Golf Club, Calderdale. The hogs caused chaos at the Lightcliff Golf Club, Calderdale, by storming the green and knocking over bags. For professional David McKidd, 40, said the 2 black pigs or pink pigs were first spotted on the course on Sunday, injuring a golfer by causing cuts to his leg. They later returned on Tuesday and injured a male worker at the club who had attempted to usher them off the course. Both people suffered minor injuries on their legs and were treated in hospital for protection against tetanus, Mr. McKidd said. The pigs damaged one of the greens by digging small holes before being caught by police on Knolltop Road yesterday. The club was forced to close last night for safety measures, but has since reopened.
No pigs.
Oh my god.
We basically had a show about animals playing sports today. There you go. You can read it. Sky News had the story. K-Laugh liked it.
Oh god.
Said it was flawless. Nice work, Sean. Nice work.
was ridiculous.
But I can.
All right, 7:50 West Coast, 10:50 out East, 3:50 for those watching in the UK. Let's do sports.
Deporte.
Austin, did the Mets win?
Yes. No.
Sean,
They did not win.
Mike.
Travel day.
The answer is you're all correct. The Mets did not win yesterday.
Correct.
Proud of you. However, your Los Angeles Lakers did overtime win over Indianapolis. Nope, Indiana. Just the Indiana Pacers and not the Indianapolis Pacers. 124-116 in Indianapolis. So, there you go. However, your Portland Trailblazers lose to Sacramento on the road, 125-121. Yep. However, your Seattle Kraken did win 2-1. Late goal to beat Carolina, proved a 6-12-1. Congratulations to your Kraken.
Kraken.
We had a lot of Kraken talk yesterday during Drinksgiving. We really broke down the season so far.
Yep, sure did. I think
Awesome.
our consensus was it's bad.
Austin, would you go to a hockey game?
I love hockey, so yes.
Mike, would you go to a hockey game?
A minor league one, yeah.
So a Kraken game.
Ooh.
You don't want to know who my hockey team is?
It's the Yankees. We know that.
No, that's my football team.
Oh, sorry.
I know it's baseball, you guys. Come on.
It's better. I liked where you were going with it. Tell us who your hockey team is.
The Capitals.
Oh, interesting.
I even have
What?
Matt Pettinger jersey, who used to be on the team, and now I don't know where he is. So
What team does Matt Pettinger play for? The Vancouver Canucks.
Not very nice to say.
But 41 years old, so I don't know if Matt Pettinger's still playing.
well, this is a long time ago that I got this jersey.
K-Laugh. Is Matt Pettinger still playing? So, Let's see what else is going on. Speaking of mental health, so yesterday, Minnesota Vikings defensive end Everson Griffin was at home and ended up receiving care for mental health. Called 911, fearing an intruder, and spent most of Wednesday refusing to leave while law enforcement team representatives tried to defuse the situation. This is according to the Associated Press. Vikings sent psychologists to Griffin's home to work with police on guiding him through another alarming mental health situation. The team released a statement in the afternoon, about 12 hours after Griffin's initial 911 call, confirming they'd been notified by authorities that the situation, quote, ended peacefully, end quote, with Griffin coming out. The Vikings cited the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office, the Carver County Sheriff's Office, the Minnetrista Police Department, and the Orono Police Department for their, quote, quick response and dedication, end quote, to ensuring Griffin stayed safe. The Vikings said, our focus remains on Everson's health and safety and providing the proper resources for him and his family. Yeah, Griffin had taken a leave in 2018 for mental health. So, and this goes back to Mike has talked a lot about the concept of man up in the context for this Movember fundraiser. And Calvin Ridley is the one that you recently retweeted, right?
Yep. And that's exactly what manning up should be, is knowing when you're not okay and that you need help. In order to be a better person for everybody else, you need to be your best self. So that means getting help and taking care of yourself. And even if that means walking away from a multi-million-dollar contract and, taking care of your mental health is first and foremost. I am a sports fan, and it bums me out. Like Brandon Brooks, who plays for the Eagles, he took like half a season off because he had some anxiety issues. And as an Eagles fan, that kind of sucked because you're like, he's one of the best guards in the league. But on a human level, I mean, it took a lot of guts for him to do that because he literally just signed a huge deal. And he was big enough to say, hey, I need to take care of me. And I hope that everything works out well for Mr. Griffin and for Calvin Ridley and for Brandon Brooks and for all these guys. Just take care of you. Life is a lot bigger than sports or your job or anything like that. So, which, I mean, I guess technically is the same thing, but it is their job.
NFL Rams owner Stan Kroenke, $790 million to settle a lawsuit filed by St. Louis that was in their interest over the team's relocation in Los Angeles, according to the Associated Press. There's some speculation that St. Louis may possibly get an expansion franchise out of this lawsuit, but the details have not been released. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers says a toe injury is a fracture, but does not expect him to miss games. And Mel Tucker, head coach at Michigan State, is getting a $95 million 10-year contract. According to the Associated Press, only Alabama's Nick Saban will make more on an annual basis.
By the way, Matt Pettinger hasn't played since 2015.
Good to look up. Mets owner Steve Cohen criticized pitcher Steven Matz for reaching an agreement with the St. Louis Cardinals. Quote, I'm not happy this morning. I've never seen such unprofessional behavior exhibited by a player's agent. I guess words and promises don't matter, Cohen wrote Wednesday on Twitter, according to Associated Press.
So to give it more context outside of just someone griping on Twitter, the Mets have a historical history of when the Wilpons owned the team, of other teams would use them to drive up asking prices for players because the Wilpons would be like, yeah, we're interested. And apparently with Steven Matz, his agent gave the Mets the final right to refusal, and said you can match any contract. If he wants to play New York, if we get a contract offer, we'll give you a final chance to match it. And they didn't do that. And this is the third player this offseason that's basically used the Mets to drive up the price. Whereas the Wilpons before, I don't think actually cared about their on-field product. Stephen Cohen is a lifelong Mets fan that wants the team to be a winner, so he was just really frustrated that. And this agent did this twice to him, so I think he's pretty. He was a little peeved by this at that point.
When you become an author, Mike, would you be willing to write a biography on the Mets' current situation and call it "The New York Mets: A Historical History"?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning, Kisogo. We are doing our Thanksgiving special today. Yes, that's right. We are doing
Top of the moron!
a lot of special things today on Thanksgiving, including making an ultimate feast. Click on that link and try to let us know what you would spend your $20 on. Next hour, cow cheese. Without the cow, we have that story. We'll remind you of all the days of the day today. And get your Puppet Pals ready, because it's the GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater 4 wide on Thanksgiving. 4 wide on Thanksgiving.
For you.
We'll come back with more. Check the countdown in the upper right corner. That is the countdown to Mike's 12-hour stream on Sunday. We'll be back.
In a world where keyboards just won't work, one streamer is determined to make it right.
I want a D that works. I need D to work.
A quest that would take her on a journey of a lifetime. with her baby daddy by her side.
That's how we do, baby!
He's not my baby
You
daddy
like
or my
Mix. I
anytime
just
near
got it.
soon future baby daddy.
She overcame all odds and fixed the D.
My D has been broken for so long, but I touched it. It was so good, and it feels so good to have a D that works.
This summer, Superphonic.
Sorry, KK.
Kiki Lowe starring The Lost City of D, a gaming morning show production.
Okay, we'll roll with this. By the way, they give us some context. Pastries are different from breads in that they have a higher fat content, which gives them a flakier, more crumbly texture. You hear that? Biscuits versus scones?
Same.
Same. So there's 5 different types of pastries. I'm not going to read them because there's a lot of words I don't want to say in there. There's 5 different types. We'll post this link and you can learn it after the show. It's your homework, Chad. All right, I'll start with number 1.
1.
Croissants. I like croissants a lot. My favorite type of sandwich, croissant sandwich. Like, I love a good rye bread, don't get me wrong. Sourdough dough is super overrated. Ugh, sourdough.
Like rye or sourdough or croissants.
I also love white bread.
Or anything.
Or anything. I hate joy.
Buttsicord. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Join our Discord and become a Patreon. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning! Gamer! Gaming Morning Show continues Thursday, November 25th, 2021. Sean, Mike, Austin, and Hefty with you on this Thanksgiving Day. Tomorrow, this hour, 5 questions. GMS was spacing out, having a 1-year affiliate celebration. Open Lobby, Apex, Secret Neighbor, Dead by Daylight, and Jackbox Games. It's on the 26th, and it starts around 9 a.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/spaceandout 1127. We'll tell you more about that and have some fun with our first 5 questions GMS in quite some time tomorrow with Spacing Out. Today we're asking you to build your ultimate Thanksgiving feast. And you do so using this rubric. What's a rubric?
It's like an outline. What to do.
It's that cube thing that has colors and you know, I think it's all mixed up.
I'm cracked at rubrics cube. Let's see it. Especially the one color rubrics cube. Can't stop me. Won't stop.
If you just peel off the stickers, it's really easy.
Coming up on Saturday, it's the Superphonic Super Gig, sponsored by the Superphonic Memorial Super Gig, a concert, which is coming soon from GMS. That's Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Go to twitch.tv/superphonic and you can watch alongside many great individuals. Super gigs are fantastic. And then on Sunday, Michael Vember's Movemberathon. It's a 12-hour event to help raise funds for Movember, a movement around 3 things: awareness of testicular cancer, prostate cancer, and especially mental health from Mike's view. You can find out more and donate by going to that link right there. We have a whole bunch of stuff coming up this hour. As we mentioned, Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, a story about making cow cheese without the cow. Today is Shopping Reminder Day, National Parfait Day, Blase Day, Thanksgiving, Slapsgiving, National Play Day with Dad, National Day of Mourning, and White Ribbon Day, the last of which is about saying no to violence against women. There you go. It's 8:07.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
The ambassador to Final Hour crew, Chris M.E. is here.
Mayor of the Internet.
Also, the
Chris.
other ambassador, hey, it's Brennan_TTV is here.
Chris. Yeah, I need to know if Chris slept. Also, I need to know Chris's football pick or whatever. We need to know. We need to hear from the mayor.
Football pick?
Why wouldn't Chris have slept?
Isn't it called the football pick? I don't know what they're called. The fantasy footballs
Draft.
draft.
Are you talking about the
football
Thanksgiving
draft.
feast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris, did you sleep? Chris said I slept.
I woke up and Chris was still on Twitter. So like.
Yeah, Chris streamed, tweeted before the show that was up till about 4 a.m. Pacific time watching Cowboy Bebop.
Nice.
So, we have update from Keith Anthony. Just spoke to my relative. Oh boy, they are eating like kings. Let's go.
Man, they started early.
I think Austin's referencing this. We're trying to build an ultimate Thanksgiving feast using a game made by a fantasy football website. Is that what we're getting to, Austin?
Okay, yeah.
It's really easy to follow.
I was confused. Also, Ryan, we're still waiting on yours.
Yep, we'll do that here shortly. We're going to recap
So you know.
all of yours here in a moment. Final Hour crew is here. KJ, Keith, Chris is here. Downs, also Brendan, Apollo hung out during the break. Kasogo is there this morning, although a little bit tired because we had a yawn when Kasogo said good moron. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We have Puppet Pals coming up in about 10 minutes. All right.
You're welcome.
This is the plan. Oh, that's the 12-hour. There we go. So that's the Thanksgiving deal. Okay, you have to pick foods that would make your ultimate Thanksgiving lineup with $20. Okay, we've heard from 3 of the 4 hosts. We'll get mine after Puppet Pals. Austin, recap your Thanksgiving fantasy lineup.
Okay. Mine is tofurkey for $1. Mashed potatoes for $5. Stuffing for $5. Green bean casserole for $3. Cranberries for $2. And gravy for $3.
And you have any money left over?
I have $1 left over, but I'm going to save it.
Doesn't count.
Then we went to Maiko. Maiko, recap yours.
I got the just dark meat for $2 in that first course. Mashed potatoes, because anything else means you're a heathen. Got some GBC, some green bean casserole in that third column for $3. I went with the creamed corn because I like some creamed corn. Then for dessert, of course, you reach for anything other than pumpkin pie. You're probably a communist. And I also threw out some gravy and some cornbread since there's no dinner rolls, which was ridiculous. I'll go with cornbread. Man, I don't see how you don't put dinner rolls on there.
I don't need a dinner roll.
It makes you wonder
Biscuit.
if whoever made this
Cauliflower
graphic.
I think that's what the Hawaiian
Yeah.
rolls are supposed to be.
Exactly.
Are dinner rolls, and I don't
But
know why
they're
they were so.
sweet.
I don't know why they were so specific with Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah.
Because I would rather just a dinner roll as well.
Well, and you go back to the bracket on GMS After Dark. Like, I'm surprised dinner rolls isn't featured in any of the squares, right? Because they're such an integral part of this whole thing. But yeah, I think
yeah,
Hawaiian
they
rolls
are.
is supposed to be synonymous. So, all
Wait,
right.
I have an idea.
Oh boy.
Before Sean gives his recap, will you all stop being mad at me if I use my last dollar to get carrot cake?
No, because that's
no,
not the
you've
problem.
already broken the rules.
Yeah.
That is the problem. That was the original problem. You were all like, you don't get dessert, blah, 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 blah.
No. our
Though
problem-
we were surprised you didn't want dessert. The problem we have is the doubling up on one row. That's against the.
It's a clear violation of the integrity of the game.
You know what? I'm going to take all of side dish one.
That's a violation of the Geneva Convention, I believe.
Nope.
Doing some quick math here. 5, 9, 12. Okay, yeah, you could afford all of side dish one. Gotcha. All right, Sean, what was your lineup here?
Mine's very similar to Mike's, except I went white meat, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, creamed corn, pumpkin pie, and then gravy. And that was all my monies.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll go right now. Yeah, I think I did this last year to save some cash. Okay. So I will spend extra money on white meat, even though I do enjoy dark meat just as fine. I am surprised that ham costs $4 in this lineup. Like, I would flip-flop.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
I mean, I like ham a lot, but I would have flip-flopped ham and white meat as far as what I would have spent more money on. There's $3 for that. Mashed potatoes, of course, so now we're up to 8. I'm going to skip down because I can't remember which one I settled on side dish 1. So cranberries is, like, super fortunate for me because that's one of my favorite things on Thanksgiving. So now I'm at 10. Oh, yeah. So I'm golden. Yeah, and then you go stuffing and apple pie or pumpkin pie. Either way, I can't go wrong. I mean, gravy's fine, but it's not required. So, yeah, we're in good shape.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah.
You know who you're talking to, right?
Yeah. I mean, I put gravy on all this stuff. Don't get me wrong, but if it can
All right,
Gravy's
I'll
just
take that.
Thanksgiving sauce.
I'll take that.
Thanks,
Brian
Dennis.
at least has some of it.
yeah, like I could go apple pie and get some dinner rolls and be fine. But I mean, pumpkin pie is amazing too. So, yeah.
No cheesecakes on that list, though.
Oh,
Well,
speaking
I don't
of
think
which,
a cheesecake really as a Thanksgiving thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
It is
seen
when
cheesecake at
they're
Thanksgiving.
amazing
it's
and
more of a
delicious.
Christmas thing.
No, they're every holiday. We have 2 of them waiting for today.
I have my notebook ready.
breaking news. Correspondent Austin Attack is out in the field. We have cheesecake news. If you would please introduce it and toss it over to Sports.Gaming, please.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that it's probably about Sean's maybe mother-in-law maybe making a pumpkin cheesecake with the crack in the middle. Here's to you.
Ooh, close.
Okay.
It
That's
does
shocking.
involve mother-in-law. It does involve pumpkin cheesecake, which there's a pumpkin cheesecake and a New York style cheesecake for tonight. But the pumpkin cheesecake, it also involves Arturo. We learned, unfortunately, that
no.
Arturo likes pumpkin cheesecake. So the pumpkin cheesecake is the cheesecake part. Then there's like a topping on top of it. It's like a cream something rather. And they were out cooling, and my mother-in-law comes out and like a good like quarter of the cheesecake topping. It looks like it's been like nibbled on. Wait, hold on. I think I even have a picture. We can share this. So turns out Arturo likes pumpkin cheesecake. Luckily, she's able to scoop off the topping and then scoop off the first layer of the pumpkin part and remake the topping. And so rather than spending like 20 hours remaking the cheesecake, it was only like an extra hour.
But how do we know it was Arturo and not like Ryan or a
At,
child?
look at those tiny Arturo bites.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Okay.
Or
So cute.
it could be a big swipe of the finger there.
Yeah, like just like a little stuttering finger, like.
No, that's Arturo. He also knew he was in trouble because when she came out and found it, he ran and hid and didn't come out.
I love him.
However, this is the same woman who threw away a perfectly fine but one cracked cheesecake.
That same cheesecake. So
Right.
the pumpkin part was cracked, and then you saw the topping. You can't see the pumpkin part.
Oh, okay.
And this
So-
one's still in play. So
Yeah, so she saved it. She did not throw it away. That's growth or exhaustion. It's hard to say for sure.
we made it though. We're gonna have pumpkin cheesecake tonight in the Sports.Gaming household. So there you go. All right, let's turn ourselves over to the Ben Hooper of Veg News. That's Anna S., our good friend from the summertime. And there's a story about a startup that has raised $25 million to, quote, make cow cheese without the cow. Austin.
Yeah, so a San Francisco-based startup called New Culture just raised the 25 million, which I can't even comprehend, in a Series A funding to help bring its revolutionary animal-free cheese to the market. The startup uses microbial fermentation to create animal-free caseins, which are the proteins that give animal-based cheese its distinctive characteristics. That it then turns into vegan dairy products that mimic the real thing, but without the need to exploit cows. Founded by Matt Gibson and Inja Radman, the New Culture's mission is to revolutionize the vegan cheese industry by creating a cheese with the same stretch, melt, and bubble qualities as cow cheese. Thus far, New Culture has had tasting events for industry experts at pizzerias to demonstrate the dairy-identical nature of its animal-free mozzarella cheese. They will use the $25 million to sorry, I can't read. The $25 million in new funding to transition into a commercial enterprise with the aim of launching at select pizzerias in 2022. The pictures of the pizza in this article look like pizza. Like, not vegan pizza. Where you're like, oh, that's a vegan pizza. That doesn't look like a vegan pizza. So that's exciting. Oh. There we go.
Vegan cheese is okay with me.
Loves his cheese. I just put
It's
my
like-
thumbs up, but I'm not.
Looks like he's wearing
you can't see
mittens.
That's what cow hands
cold.
look like.
It's cold up there.
I'm no animalologist, but
Mhm.
that's a cow hand.
Are you a cheeseologist?
According to historical history, that checks out.
Okay.
It's actually a shadowed bottle of beer. That cow is drunk.
Oh.
It's eating way too much cheese for how hammered it is.
Hi, Mom. My mom's here.
Ethan's here.
What?
Oh,
Are you sure?
hold on.
Austin,
so
your mom is here.
Beelan shows up, and suddenly, follows.com.
Mom, are you a bot?
Coincidence?
Austin,
Happy
your mom is
Thanksgiving, Mom.
here.
Bob, she heard you.
I did. I knew first this time.
Wait, Austin, your mom is here.
Oh, God.
What is going on right now?
Mom, quick. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food, if you're still listening? But
Where'd
we
he
can
go?
keep talking because
Wait,
it will
did
take her a
Beelan
long
show
time
up,
to answer.
say hello, and then just dip?
Probably.
What's Beelan's average show listen to time? Seems like it should be more. All right.
Bob.
It is time for GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. Before we get there, I want to give Brendan credit. There would be a cat paw in the filling of that cheesecake, and Austin would still be like, he was framed.
That's accurate. You
He's
could have
innocent.
video of him doing it. And she'd be like, no, it was doctored. It was a doctored video. CGI.
I would.
He's not that innocent.
Yeah, he
So
has been
cute.
forgiven though. So
I mean,
I saw mother-in-law snuggling him yesterday, so he's been forgiven.
who is mom-in-law? I'm so confused. Whole different person. That cat would have been dead, and the cheesecake would have been in the garbage. Both things would have been in the garbage back in the day. So, holy cow. All right, I really tried my hardest, chat, to find a Mad Libs collection that was Thanksgiving focused, and I just couldn't find anything, unfortunately. I was even going to buy a new book to go after. So instead, we are going to do one of the following. Austin, would you like to pick, or would you like to defer today?
I've picked the last 2 times I was on, so I probably shouldn't pick again.
Mike, would you like to pick or defer?
I'd like to defer to the second half.
All right, sports.gaming, you get to pick. A history of pirate ladies. Who's who?
Historical history?
Yes, a historical history of pirate ladies. Who's who or figure skating?
Ooh, we're months away from Winter Olympics, so let's go figure skating.
Figure skating it is. It is time for you to start spamming words, chat. We need words to put into our wonderful Mad Libs dictionary here. We're looking for a plural noun first and foremost. Plural noun.
Pirates.
KJ says pirates.
Hey, do any of you know a pirate's favorite letter? Huh?
Is
No,
it
no.
R?
Nobody answered.
You'd think it was
It
R,
will never
but
end.
their first love is the sea.
You have to just rip it off like a band-aid.
Beep boop, beep boop. Bob is good with it.
Okay. So pirates it is. Oh crap! I was off on a lot of
what
keys
happened?
there. Porez.
Porrays.
That's what we're putting in there. Wow. Line the keys there, Hefty. And we need an adverb Slightly? I don't know if you can make that into sloppily. There we go.
Sloppily.
For first name, and this game wants it to be a female. I don't know if that's. You can just get any first name. I don't care.
Axe.
I'm sorry. What?
Technically, Chris said axe.
Oh,
because axe is here.
I heard act in my ears, and I was like, "What?"
Act.
Yeah, you noise gated, so all I got was
Oh.
Act. I was like, "What?" Noun. Noun.
Tree.
That's not a
Tree.
noun.
Noun.
Fishy. McFish.
Okay. Adjective.
corn.
Delicious.
Wait, I typed corn, but that's. Should we go corned?
Corn.
Corny.
No, we're gonna go corned in honor
Is
of corn.
is corned a verb though?
That's an adverb.
So we can't use corned.
Wasn't it
But
an
it can
adverb?
also be used as an adjective
Oh, sorry, adjective. Excuse
if
me.
it's
forgive
if
me.
it's
Yeah.
like what was the
Corned
one I
pudding.
would-
Yeah,
corned
that's-
pudding.
All
pudding
right.
that is
Ugh.
corned. Adjective.
Tasty. Mike and I are the same person.
That was
Adjective.
cute. Delicious.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Dude, you just got
Delicious.
Delicious.
Noun.
Dracula.
Yeah.
Verb.
We don't have a lot of
Do gobbled.
Oh, crap.
Wait, that doesn't count, does it?
Nope, everything's good. Don't worry about it. Don't look at the screen.
Okay. Gonald.
Adjective. I think my keyboard moved overnight.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Yep.
Doom, 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 doom. Noun.
Bong.
Oh, no. Another noun.
Cook could be a noun.
Yeah.
Cook.
Like a cook.
Noun. I feel like I sound like Christopher Walken there for a second.
Boat.
Boat. Yeah. Boat.
Noun.
Boat.
Adjective.
Moist.
Moist. Nice.
Noun.
King.
Plural noun.
Elephants.
Oh. Now.
Peep.
Peep?
Peep.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, get ready, chat. We are going to give
boy.
you a wonderful Mad Lib about figure skating this morning on Gaming Morning Show, GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater, which we have done like the last, 3-4 Thursdays? We're on a roll right now.
Something like that.
We're cracked. All right. Got to get everything ready to go. Got to get everyone in the proper spots. Can someone make that sound that like the symphony makes before like the event kicks off?
Like all the instruments tuning and warming
Yeah,
up.
that sound.
Oh.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Well, can someone figure it out?
Bum, 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 bum.
Alright.
Bum, bum, bum.
Since Sean has the ability to remote control your lights, could you do the lights warning that the show is about to begin, please? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Action.
As a crowd of more than 19,000 porrays filed into the sloppily designed auditorium. Wait, this is a long sentence.
Sorry.
Axe, our tree, skating champion, went through her warm up. Fishy McFish.
What?
For the first time in her corned life, the champion felt frightened and tasty.
As the music began, the champion took an delicious breath, smoothed the ruffles of her Dracula, and started to gongle.
I like how you did A.N. Just as she feared when it came time for her moist, smooth jump. A triple bong. She lost her balance and landed with a thump on her cook.
She stood up bravely, brushed the ice off her boat, and finished her moist routine.
Ooh.
The crowd gave her a 5-minute standing king.
Even though she realized she had lost the competition, she knew she had won the hearts and elephanies of every peep in the auditorium.
And that is your GMS Papa Bells Mad Lib Theater!
Oh,
Are you in slow motion?
no.
Started to gobbled. Too bad that wasn't gobbled.
Moist in there, though. That was pretty good.
Who's writing
That was
this
a
thing?
couple
That
of
was a good
moist.
moist.
I mean, I haven't,
There's some unnecessary moist.
It was 2 on accident.
I haven't seen a triple bong like that in a long time.
Sure. Yeah.
What a maneuver. Do you remember when Nancy Kerrigan landed the triple bong?
Why?
Fishy McFish goes, what does a moist routine comprise of?
You know, moist things.
We turn to our
Moist towelettes.
hashtag figure skating expert here, Sean.
Unmentionable.
It's good. It's
Not,
good.
not appropriate for this show.
And I didn't know the Fishy McFish was a well-known warm-up routine.
It's important.
Yes.
Most injuries can be tied to not doing your proper fishy McFish.
It is now 8:29 West Coast time, 11:29 out east, 4:29 for those watching GMS in the UK.
It's Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
How's Diego doing back there?
He's chilling in his little cave.
What'd you get Diego for Thanksgiving?
A new house.
That's nice. No food though, like
And
Thanksgiving
for-
dinner.
I mean, he likes greens. He's a vegetarian, so he just eats green things.
Fair enough. Good morning to Axe. Good morning to you, Fishy McFish. It's good to see you all. Need to go buy some groceries and get packaged. See ya. Thank you for stopping by, Axe. Always appreciate it. Very, very much. KJ also has to take off. Love you guys. Have to go. So glad to have been able to hang out for most of the morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you, KJ.
Heck yeah.
All right. Coming up, we have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, clip of the day, takeaways that were pretty okay, and we have a story of what happens when you find a rare football fish washing up on the San Diego beach. Just to make sure we get this clear, this fish is dead.
Apparently.
It's I believe so.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes.
All right. Let's go through Thanksgiving plans then. Of course, Sean and I are going to be together. Austin, what are your Thanksgiving plans today?
My Thanksgiving plans are to immediately after the show go to my mom's house and put the tofurkey in the oven and then make stuffing and green bean casserole and gravy and then take all of the food to my uncle's house where I will eat it all. And then I'll bring a game that nobody will want to play and then I'll get mad and then someone will fight and then we'll all go home.
Tradition like any other.
Yeah.
At least she knows.
What's the game?
I think I'm going to bring Things. That's a really fun game. We haven't played that in a long
It's like
time.
random stuff. You're just gonna grab things out of your house.
No, it's called The Game of Things. It's very fun.
We play that here on the show.
What's on Mike's desk?
Yeah, because that could be a question. So there's like a prompt, and it'll be like, "What's something that's on Mike's desk?" And then everybody writes something down, and then you have to guess what each person said.
Chris MU wants to know, how long does the tofurkey take to roast?
It honestly takes like 45 minutes, but you have to like drown it in like broth so it doesn't dry out.
Drown
It might take, yeah, because otherwise it gets really dry, and it's still fine, but like it's not as good.
Mr.
Hey,
Fi-
turkey, you're so fine. You blow my mind. Tofurkey. Tofurkey.
I like that.
Fishy McFish says, "Oh dang, I love suggesting a game that I want to play that nobody else wants to play."
That's all I do.
Jigsaw had that same problem in those Saw movies.
Well, they all just want to play boring games.
Just
Like
in
what?
Saw.
Like cards.
But do you
like
not
how
like?
many times? What?
Do
Sorry.
you not like card games?
I don't mind card games, but when it's one card game, that's the only card game that we've ever played, and we play it every single time we're ever together, which is all the time. Can't we just do something else once a year?
Interesting.
Have you shared these feelings?
Yes.
Have you forcibly made them play another card game?
Yes.
Mike, what are your Thanksgiving plans?
Yep. We're gonna hang out. If the rain lets up, we'll finish putting up the outside Christmas lights. And then we'll eat some food. And then I'm gonna bust out the Switch after dinner because the kids don't know we have it yet.
Oh.
Also, apparently not viewers of Gaming Morning Show.
Are you gonna play it by yourself, or are you gonna let them play?
No, I got like Mario Party and Mario Kart
Okay.
and Just Dance.
Oh.
I also got Stardew on there. so
Maybe
they can
I
play
should
that.
bring Just Dance. I have
We're
the old
getting-
one.
Getting rid of the Xbox One because my kids just like playing Sims, and there's nothing wrong with Sims, but they just always make. They're like, "Oh, I got pregnant and then broke up with Tommy," and then like and you're like, "Okay, we don't need the drama. You have enough."
Oh.
Also,
Yeah.
poor Tommy.
Poor Tommy.
Can we have a moment
he
for
do?
Tommy? Jeez.
You know, he did the thing where he did something.
Yeah. That Tommy.
Oh, Tommy.
But every day they're like, "Oh, I'm pregnant again." You're like, "All right, cool." And they're like, "Yeah," and then I broke up with him, and now I'm going to sue him. I'm like, "I don't think you can do that in The Sims." Yeah.
Wait, there
At
hasn't
least
been
it's
the.
not like The
only
Sims
the-
1.
Only before 1995.
The
There's-
Sims 4 is really tame compared to.
No, I mean it is, but they still find a way to make it really weird.
But there's not like a Sims legal expansion yet.
No. Not yet.
Sue all the Sims you want. Apollo says, "I'd want to play a game with Jigsaw." Would you?
What kind? Like, is it? Are we playing cribbage? I'll play
Like a
cribbage with
jigsaw puzzle?
Checkers?
I have a feeling if you're trying to play a game with a jigsaw puzzle, you're gonna have a really bad experience.
How about a car soccer game? Are you going to bring Rocket League over, Austin?
No.
You should do it.
I think their entire team has changed over during the course of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use points.
Turnover's rough right now.
Oh.
Apollo says, "But congrats on the pregnancy."
Tommy used to work on the docks, though.
On the what?
That,
Wait,
I got
what?
it.
thank you.
I can't believe Ryan didn't get that. In his infinite knowledge.
What?
He
What's
leans
the
on
plot?
Drake.
That's a good
So
goal.
tough. So tough.
Downs is wondering, is he living on a prayer?
Thank you, Downs.
He's like halfway there, I think.
Oh, I get it now. Bon Jovi. Tommy,
Damn it, Bon Jovi.
New Jersey Zone.
Whoa, the Sims are there.
Tommy's not wearing underwear.
Not wearing underwear.
By the way,
Yes, Scribble Knots is on sale. Brendan, I want it. Scribble Knots?
Brendan said, "Oh
It's a
no, I
game.
just opened the Steam sale." Is that like a Black Friday sale?
Don't do that.
I'm gonna not open Steam all weekend.
Yeah,
See if I can
that's
make
a bad
it.
idea.
I'm gonna
Hundreds of dollars.
No, here's all you do, chat. All right, I got the solution for you. Do open Steam. It's important to do it. But instead of clicking on the store, click on your list of games
Okay.
and just go play those.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Because here's what I've been
But
told.
it's such a good deal.
Damn it. It is a good deal. Crap. Ooh, Deep Rock Galactic, known as the Calaf Memorial Deep Rock Galactic game.
Oh, you bought it for Mike? That's nice.
Are you going to play with Calaf?
Stone.
No, because he eats weird things.
At the Calaf household, if you missed it, the menu today is Scrapple pie, excuse me.
Scrapple, not
Scrapple.
Corn pudding.
Corn pudding. Yep.
He's put all the wooden tiles into a pie. And then
Please don't eat your Scrapple games. Nice shot. I have a feeling this one might become a forfeit. I just have this gut feeling here shortly.
No, they're still switching out.
I guess we are playing 2 AIs right now, so. Brendan goes, oh, Chris, do you know if DRG is crossplay? It is not, according to Chris Emmy.
negatory.
I have a Deep Rock Galactic command on my channel because they're all so obsessed with it, and I don't play it, but I've got one.
Can you craft the world with your
'Cause
Deep
timing
Rocks and
fucking-
Galactic?
No.
Good. Calaf wrote an essay. Takeaway. Thanksgiving is the worst day for food takes on GMS. You're all snubbing such wonderful food, not filling your plates, and I'm hangry because I haven't eaten since lunch yesterday. Don't test me, but I'm very thankful to have you around and love you all very much despite your terrible food takes.
Kyle, I'm gonna say you're on my side today, though. Okay, I'm gonna let that happen.
Tell us how you really feel, Caleb.
And let the record show that the game is not representative of how I will fill my plate or how I would plan a Thanksgiving dinner, because
Thanks.
I don't walk in the store and they're like, you have to pick one of these.
You can only
Also,
shop
this
in
one's $5.
This turkey is $5.
It's a really good deal.
Really?
You can get turkey deli slices for $5.
Oh.
Goes to shut out.
Downs goes, Calaf needs help. It's okay, buddy. Chris goes, that was a great emotional roller coaster, Kyle. True. True.
Oh no, I am getting hungry. Oh no, I'll have to eat a snack.
There's pie right behind you. It's okay.
Okay.
Nope. Doesn't eat pie.
I eat pie, I eat it for breakfast, so it would be fine.
Sorry, that was my fault. I brought it back up. I promised I wouldn't do that, and I did.
No, you didn't promise, but you know, that's
Ooh.
nice.
Brennan said I have acting chops. That was a great reading of the monologue written by Calaf.
I got blown up. Oh! I'm gonna go up on the ceiling. I've not done that in a long time. Whee!
We won our final Rocket League game on Thanksgiving. How about that? We're cracked!
Great job, Sean.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your
I
stat
did the
line.
things.
Ready?
What?
Here's your stat line. Sean, 5 goals, an assist on 5 shots. Didn't miss once. Cracked. Austin took 2 shots.
Nice.
Cracked. Lucas Maiko had 2 assists. Assists. All right, it's 8:41 West Coast time. It is 11:41 out east. It is 4:41 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. All right, recap yesterday's GMS After Dark with Lucas Maiko. Mike hosted with Chris M.E. and King Gray. First ever appearance by Gray on the GMS airwaves. What did you learn from yesterday's GMS After Dark?
We learned that the whatchamacallit, the gross casserole with the marshmallows, the sweet potato casserole is nasty. There's that. We also learned that we really like a lot of things. In the S tier, we had turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, whatever that one is, apple pie, pumpkin pie, and the greatest of the greats, the cheese and meat tray. That's the greatest of all time. The meat tray. Ooh. But yeah, no, it was really cool. Not a lot of people like sweet potato stuff, which is fine. It is what it is.
Do you like sweet potato stuff?
Baked mac and cheese. I do. I don't like the ones with the marshmallows because they're gross.
But what if
mashed.
it was sweet potato casserole or just sweet potatoes? We have one that's just sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top. It's none of the gross stuff inside of it.
Yeah.
Still no.
But you like Lucky Charms.
But why is there marshmallows on it? Like,
Lucky
I don't
Charms
understand.
are magically delicious. That's totally
I'm
different.
sorry. Yeah, that's yeah. It's like
And that's a cereal.
Well, I got the
What
impression
if
Mike's
we
not
put
liking
Lucky
marshmallows.
Charms in the sweet potatoes?
But I don't understand why they're on the sweet potatoes.
to cover the
Hide
sweet
it.
potato taste.
But I like sweet potatoes.
Do you like marshmallows?
No, I
You
mean,
have
I'll eat a
ambrosia
vegan
salad.
marshmallow.
There you go. Will you please read Caleb's thing, Austin? Austin and Caleb
Yes.
are sharing a moment here in chat.
Yes, absolutely, Austin. That game was garbage, and I would rather join you in that $1 tofurkey because I've never had it, and I like trying new things. And the $1 baked spud and the $1 beets because someone made it and they cannot go uneaten. And the $1 cream corn because it's great, and the $1 carrot cake again because someone made it, and I must do my part and donate the remaining $15 to Myco Stash Femberthon. I don't know what that says because it's super great. And then he says, I am so hungry and my house smells like delicious corn pudding.
Maybe Caleb's just angry. That's the bottom line. There's your lineup. You can still make one if you'd like to. I don't know if this game's making a return in 2022. It's a tradition unlike any other. Maybe we'll forget about this year and then just
Too
learn it.
intense.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. And Mike's still frustrated with Hawaiian rolls instead of dinner rolls.
It's not. You need a dinner.
They're all different. Biscuits, dinner rolls, and Hawaiian rolls are all different and all have
Has
their
anyone
place.
ever had biscuits on Thanksgiving? I love
Yes,
biscuits.
we do biscuits.
Okay, good. Biscuits deserve.
Gotta stop up the rest of your gravy.
Yeah. I don't associate biscuits
That's
with
what you're
Thanksgiving,
talking
but I'm not
about.
against it.
Oh yeah.
Same with mac and cheese. I feel like we talked about that last year. That mac and cheese and the side dish too. I don't associate mac and cheese with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't really either. They used to do it at this one Thanksgiving I used to go to, and I didn't like the person that made it, but it was bomb mac and cheese.
I think
But, like,
we
that was
talked
it.
about it. We talked about it last night too, where I feel like more often than not. So this was the case when I was younger. It was baked macaroni and cheese, so it wasn't just like straight up Kraft macaroni and cheese. They put some like breadcrumbs on top and a little bit of extra like Parmesan cheese or something.
Some marshmallows.
No marshmallows, but it dresses it up a little bit so it doesn't seem like
It's like a mac and cheese casserole.
I don't like
Kind of,
baked mac
with
and
marshmallows.
And Chris had it right. We
Reason.
we would only have it when there was a lot of kids there, because all the kids would be like, "I don't want to eat this," so they'd be like, "Have some mac and cheese." So there you go.
I'm not gonna say no to mac and cheese.
Also,
on
$4
Thanksgiving.
for just corn. That's just corn.
When you get cream corn for
But
a
it's
buck.
it's corn.
It's not
on the
even
cob.
cooked corn,
Well, corn on the, that could be cooked.
is it?
Some people cook it in that. They steam it. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Hey,
sorry.
I'm in Indiana. We're like the corn capital of the universe.
I apologize.
They you can steam it in the husk, and it gives it some extra flavor or something. I don't know. I peel it because I'm not weird.
I wouldn't want
But yeah, it's
corn like
corn on
that.
the cob. It's totally worth $4.
I have to cut my corn off the cob, so like I can't eat it like that.
Why do you hate the cob?
I have baby teeth, so I can't do it.
Little baby.
Little baby teeth. I do have little baby teeth. I have little baby teeth. Shut up, Mike. My teeth aren't sharp enough.
Chris said
Stop.
we learned that Gray and Mike think that meat and cheese platter is as good as turkey gravy and mashed potatoes.
Absolutely.
No.
Meat and cheese tray. The
So-
only thing that it's good for on Thanksgiving is making me full before we get to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, it's like
Just
okay,
epic.
it's nice, but
Someone get Kyle a Snickers, says Chris and me. And then Aura goes, "You're not you when you're hungry. Get some nuts." It's a different tagline.
Which nuts? These nuts?
Mac and cheese is a great side for
I'm
steak. Caleb, I am okay and don't need Snickers. I'm going to an entire house of hangry Calebs to drink alcohol and passionately argue about stuff until we stuff our faces with a collective feast we're all thankful for until we are properly sedated.
You should suggest a fun round of Thanksgiving fantasy football draft.
It
I don't know why that
brings
just
everyone
remind me
together.
of like that video of that guy that's like arguing about the witches in the Wizard of Oz. That's a great video. No? Okay.
Discord it, please.
All right, well.
The Sims 4 is on sale for $4.79.
It's the first thing that came up.
Crazy.
Is this like a Mike Reed segment?
Rust is on sale. Don't Starve Together is on sale. Terraria is on sale.
There we go. It's posted.
All right. I'm surprised, Chris. Have you given us your ultimate lineup? Because I'm curious what Chris says. Here's
He said it was the
Aura's.
same issue.
He said it was
Yeah,
the
he said it was
same
the
as
same.
mine.
Ah, thank you. Turkey roasted beets, mac and cheese pumpkin pie for $18. That's from Aura. So. K-Laugh, we would immediately and collectively throw out these rules in act of family togetherness before arguing relentlessly over our choices. All right.
Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Yes.
Let's do this. Let's close out the show. We'll tell you about this San Diego beach where a football fish washed up. We'll get you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, and then we will send you somewhere if you were watching on Twitch. Mike, what happened in San Diego?
Wait. Oh, let me pull it back up. I have to put the Steam thing down. In San Diego, some crazy stuff happened. There was a visitor to a San Diego beach who snapped photos when he came across something unusual. A deep sea-dwelling Pacific football fish washed up on the sand. Jay Byler said he thought initially that the creature he spotted at Black's Beach in the Torrey Pines area of San Diego was a jellyfish. Then I went and looked at it a little more carefully, and some other people were gathered around it too, and then I saw that it was a very unusual fish. Byler told KNSD-TV. Byler estimated the creature was about a foot long. I've never seen anything quite like this before, Byler said. You know, I go to the beach fairly often, so I'm familiar with the territory, but I've never seen an organism that looked quite as fearsome as this. Ben Frabel, collection manager for the Marine Vertebrate Collection at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, said the creature was a Pacific football fish, a deep sea-dwelling species of anglerfish. This is one of the larger species of anglerfish, and it's only been seen a few times here in California, but it's found throughout the Pacific Ocean, yes, Frabel said. He said the fish is only the second member of its species to be found on a San Diego beach after another was discovered in 2001. Frabel said researchers attempted to find the fish on Black's Beach, but it most likely was carried back out to sea by the tides before they could locate it.
Football fish. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Wait, no. I think that fish is actually kicking
Ryan, you're
an
muted.
extra- No?
Uh-oh.
I think the fish is kicking a field
Let's try to guess what I'm saying.
I love how they do this every
I
time.
really
that this
enjoy
happens.
this show, however...
They just need to wait till I'm done fixing it.
On here?
That's all they have to do. Just have to wait.
Oh,
Just gotta
are
wait.
we?
Doing this.
Hello?
I think it's kicking a field goal, actually.
There we go.
3 points.
Let's see. We got
Wait, was that
takeaways
a
already.
field goal or a touchdown?
I think it was kicking like a 3-yard field goal.
How do we
3-inch
know it
field
wasn't playing rugby? What was
Yeah, he could be the ball boy too.
Is this right?
Or wait, he just passed that little white line right there. So maybe he just scored a touchdown.
Oh.
Yeah, only the front of the nose of that football has to touch.
It actually
line.
kind of looks like a grape.
Oh, so
pretty sure it's
Bear Bear,
football.
what are you doing up there? No, Bear Bear's the ball.
You can't, he's kicking Bear Bear then. That's messed up.
Wee.
Or he's smooching Bear Bear.
How much would you spend on just grapes for Thanksgiving? I'm just kidding. It's time for the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. Let's get the
How much
headlines
bears
of the
Bear
morning.
Bear Bear if
And if you missed any of it, you can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Search hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News. Once again, hashtag Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It's still Thursday, November 25th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. We talked about Fortnite coming to an ultimate end and never coming back. At least Chapter 2. Fortnite Chapter 2 is ending on December 4th, launching at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The Cube Queen is waging war against all of the combatants on the island in a new limited event called The End. So if you're a Fortnite fan, check that out. If not, watch it on YouTube. It might be cool. We also talked about some jerk doing bad things to Roblox players and Roblox developers. Ruben Sim, he's a bad person, but Roblox is suing him, seeking $1.6 million in damages for his harassment of people in the game and the developers of the game. Don't do bad stuff. Speaking of bad stuff, Kirby is bad at singing, but he still got a Grammy nomination. I love that story. Kirby's Meta Knight's Revenge, a song from Kirby Superstar, has been nominated for a Grammy.
Kirby Superstar, that is what you are.
That's the song.
Reaching for the star. Run away from me.
We had some highlights in Out Today, like Asterix and Obelix Slap Them All out on Switch, and Cute Honey Bunny Girl out on PC. But Name of the Morning went to Robo Shark Rampage out on Switch.
Robo Shark.
All right, there you go.
Robo Shark.
Chris and me said, "How that song isn't new."
It was originally in the 1996 Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo. It was remade as written by Charlie Rosen and Jake Silverman, and performed by the 8-bit big band featuring Button Masher in the newest Kirby game. So there you go.
There's your answer. The 8-bit big band.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorites.
And there's a link to the YouTube if you want to watch it in that link right there.
Okay. There you go. 8:54. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
If your idea of great Thanksgiving side dish is a bag of frozen vegetables warmed up in the microwave, you need to get your priorities in order.
I like how
I-
this is a picture of frozen vegetables on a plate. They're still frozen.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Is they're like, these are really hard. Like, I don't get it. Like, these are just gross. Yeah, I get it. They're not usually the most flavorful. So you should use some real ones.
Can't even
this
stab
isn't
mine. I don't know
fair.
why this isn't working.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I don't think this is fair to put on here though, because like microwave vegetables are perfectly acceptable if you like first of all cook them and then like throw some seasoning on them.
Well,
They'll
I
be
think
great.
the implication is that they're cooked. It's just for the picture, but yeah,
But why would they do
They
that?
just melt in your mouth.
because it's an arbitrary list.
And in your hand.
There you go. That was our clip of the day. Frozen microwave vegetables. Catch the fever. I'd spend $17 on those.
Ew.
All right, what are your takeaways, chat, that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's gaming morning show? Of course, we already read K-Laugh's takeaway. It's all right, K-Laugh. I do think it's worth doing this, though. In all seriousness, K-Laugh, we are thankful for you and all the stuff that you do for us. K-Laugh!
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
We love you, K-Laugh. Mike's trying to make a heart. Pretty sure.
Is that what he was doing?
Sure. Brendan said, my takeaway is that a big family-style meal with y'all would be a really nice time, but I already knew that. I hope you all have a really nice holiday, American GMS crew. That is from Brendan_TTV. Chris's takeaway is I'm thankful for this chaos Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook Gaming, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thank you very much, Chris. Aura said that was sport known better as Aussie Rules Football because the post had no bar. Which was that? What did you used to watch that a lot, Sean? It was like the pointing thing. They made like extra points or something like that.
What?
Australian Rules Football.
Huh?
I watched rugby.
Oh, you watched rugby. Somebody was watching like Aussie Rules Football and was always pointing or something when they scored. I can't remember. K-Laugh says I prefer the
I don't know what
Snoop
that
Dogg mashup version. That's that. My takeaway from Dallas, I am thankful for you lovely guys sharing your Thanksgiving with us. You too. Pora, my takeaway is pizza at 2 a.m. Sounds good to me. All right, let's go with Austin's takeaway that was pretty okay.
I have a few. I have one that I ruined my chapstick on accident today. The second is that you guys are bullies, and the third is that I sound really sick. And I don't like it.
I hope you do feel better. I hope you feel. You sound better than you did yesterday. You were really stuffy
Okay, good.
yesterday. So, Mike, what is your takeaway that's pretty okay?
That the weirdos over there in the UK called dessert pudding.
Everything.
It's not pudding is pudding.
All the desserts.
Dessert is other things.
Pudding. Sean, what is your takeaway that's pretty okay?
My takeaway is that I really want to hear Kirby's acceptance speech when he wins a Grammy.
What's your hypothesis?
I think he's just gonna eat the microphone.
My takeaway that
and
was
then
pretty okay
turn into the microphone.
was also that pudding. It's apparently all dessert in the UK. Like, doesn't matter. Snack pack, pudding. Apple pie, pudding. Just enjoy your pudding today. We're going to send you over to Femme Fighter. This is a complete random in the just chatting category because Femme Fighter is also posing a Thanksgiving-related question. So, I mean, why not, right? Let's take this chaos and send it over there. You're designated unfiltered, unapologetic, and unpredictable lesbian. I work for a AAA game designer during the day and stream in the morning before work. So please say good morning from GMS if you would be so kind. And we will see you again tomorrow for another 4-wide show. How cool is that? All of us will be back together again, and we can see what everybody thought about their Thanksgiving, wherever you may be celebrating. We are very thankful for you, chat. Thank you for joining us every single weekday. We will see you again tomorrow. For Austin, for Mike, for Sean, I am Hefty. We'll see Spacing Out tomorrow for 5 Questions GMS and another edition of Gaming Morning Show, Monday through Friday. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, gamingmorningshow.tv.